Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the Jelsa stream. Yeah, the West Coast Jalsa Salana. Yeah. Them dudes is out there. I got some photos. Look, I got some funny stuff coming up, man. Listen, listen. Listen. We gonna talk about all Bobby Cruz. We gonna talk about all these guys. Look, Mirza Rabbi. Bro, listen. Look, who's that? Who's in the crowd? Who's in the crowd? Look, these people are so dumb to be in the crowd, and look, they'll cry. Why did Bashir put up our photo in the video? It's like, bro, hold up. If you're stupid enough to go to a place where they're gonna take your video and post it in the whole world, why you mad at me, bro? Stop being mad at me, G. I didn't do nothing. They posted it. I just copied it. So hold up. Let's jump right into this. Brother Raouf, how many people do you see, brother? How many people fit in this, brother? And I'll give you the math shortly. What do you think?
I think it's less than 1,000, bro.
Well, no. So this is the men's hall. There's about 10 rows. I counted. Let's give them 15 rows. You good with that? 15
Yeah,
rows?
15 rows.
Okay, so 1, 2,
15
3,
rows.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's say about 20 per row. What's 20 times 15, bro? 20 times 10
20.
is 200. Wait, what is that, like 300? Hold up. Hold up. You're gonna make me pull out the calculator? My math has been rusty recently, brother. It ain't as good as it used to be. That's 300. That's 300. Okay. So we're talking 300 men showed up, bro. Look, here's the guy. Look, he's holding the sign, get off your cell phone. Yo, I can't make this up. They got a nerd walking around. These weirdos, bro. Weirdos. All of them. Look, look at it. Bro, y'all got like 200 men in here. And they're all old, brother. They're all older, 40 plus, and desi. Anyone notice that? Does anyone notice that? And then I'll start pointing guys out. I'll start pointing guys out here in a sec. Okay, yeah, play with me. You want to play, brother? Rowe, how many people is that, brother? Hold up, brother. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay, let's give him another nine. Eight, okay, 25 times 10. 25 times 15, bro. Listen, that's 300 men, bro. 300. And okay, maybe there's like another, I'll give you 100 for the workers, for the people who are running around, like for the nerds and MTA and all of that. That's 300 men. Let's double it for the women. And I still, so that's where I came up with the less than 1,000, bro. Because that's fair, right? Look, in Islam, we are fair in our criticism. Okay. I know. I'm saying, hey, me too. Hold up. Hold up. Me too. I'm Punjabi in 40 plus. You know what I mean? I'm just pointing it out, bro. Just pointing it out, G. Okay. Okay, look. Here's more. Here's more. Oh, look, I'm gonna tell you who these guys are. Look, you see my dad right there? I'm not sure if you see it. Who's that? Who's that right there with the blue hoodie? He showed up for 2 hours. Look, bro.
Hey, bro, they came for that biryani.
This guy showed up for like an hour.
It was biryani time, bro.
Look, and I'll tell you something funny. I never ate food at that Jelsa. Not a single time. Maybe once or twice, maybe some breakfast. We was running down the street, bro. We down the street the whole time. Brother Bro, how funny is that? How funny is that? Look. Allah put it in my heart. This is fake. These people are fake. It's not true. It's all a fraud. Bro, me and the homies are down the street at the little pizza parlor. You know what I'm saying? Play with me, bro. Play with me. And anyone who wanted it could come get it. Oh, you got a problem? Oh, you ran your mouth? Come to the pizza parlor and get beat up, bro. This is the early 2000s. You couldn't even call the police that fast. You know what I mean? It would take 30 minutes for a report to go in. Okay? Brother Rauf, is that funny, though? Is that funny?
Yeah. Hey, police still don't come
Yeah,
that
so
fast
so
anymore.
look. These dudes are like, Bashir is mad, bro. Mad about what? I never went inside, bro. Show me a photo of me inside. Maybe there's one or two. Maybe there's like one or two. You know, maybe there was football or something. And then Khurram mentioned the football. Brother, did you see my video where I explained the whole football story? No? Okay. No worries. Look, we used to go down there and play football against these guys. I had a cousin who's got a pride and ego problem. His mom and dad taught him. His mom and dad taught him. You know, brother, in the Quran, Allah don't love someone if they have pride and ego. It's the worst disease you could ever have is pride and ego. The worst thing, you know, and a lot of women deal with it. A lot of men too. A lot of people deal with it. So you know, the only reason the football thing popped was because of me. I'm the fastest Punjabi. I was. I can't even run a lap right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like a quarter mile without stopping. But anyways, yeah, you remember the football, huh? You remember all no one could catch me, bro. No one could catch me, bro. And I'm good at baseball, and basketball, bro. All three. And I could run track. And my grades were high. So this ended up being a problem because people hated me for it. Khurram hated that and you know, look, so so Allah only gives you so much. You got to tie your camel, right? You got to get up every day and go to work. Don't just don't be the guy who says all I'm going to do is pray and that's it. I'm just going to pray. Allah will give me everything. He says in the Quran, just pray to me, I'll give you everything. That's not exactly true. You got to do something too. Okay, and it's in the hadith. It's in the hadith. So Khurram's the kind of person who never worked hard, isn't capable of working hard. You know, he worked at my dad's tire shop, didn't even write a receipt. Bro, you had like 10 customers. Where are the receipts? You don't write receipts. You know, he'd have to make them up. Like we got like audited for taxes or something like that, and he's making up receipts, and they're telling me to make up receipts, and I'm like, well, why didn't you just give a receipt? You know what I mean? Like, hold up, you got a customer. Someone came and bought a used tire from you, or you fixed a flat and you didn't give them a receipt. Like, what? What are you doing, bro? So the guy himself is incapable. He doesn't know how to talk. You know, he wants to get beat up. Just look how he talks. You know, in 2024, you could talk like that and get away with it. But in the 90s, bro, you would have been, listen, brain damage. You'd be in the hospital saying, "Oh my God, they beat me up and ran off." You know, and you know what's funny about that? Khurram and Shazad, but like, no, Bashir always got into fights and then he ran. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to get into a fight and then stay for everyone to see, you know, or wait for people to start looking and then fight. You're supposed to fight when no one's looking. That's the whole point of it. That's why dudes couldn't run their mouth. Because we know, okay, keep running your mouth. Wait till everyone leaves. You know what I mean? They were gonna see. They were gonna see. So anyhow, yeah, look, he's guide the bleed. Khurram Shah is the guide of the bleed, either the West Coast region only, or all of America, or even if it's just West Coast region, he's on the national team, right? And this guy would kiss up, brother Raul. You never seen a kiss up like this. You were in the army, right?
Yep.
You know how dudes be kissing up, right?
Oh yeah.
You never seen nothing on this level, bro. Khurram is kissing up on an entirely different level, bro. He wanted to get on a national committee. So he was like, oh, I'll get on it for sports. Okay. And then he was like, look, I'm putting together this West Coast like we had like a flag tournament. And I'm like, why is this guy so involved? Like, why is he? Because he can't play. He sucks. You know, he can barely run. And he was in his 20s. The guy can barely run, et cetera, et cetera. And assalamu alaikum, brother. How's it going, brother?
Saddam, how are you, Bashir?
Just having a good time. Watch the Jelsa, and we're just getting into the review of what we saw and etc. And you know, the revelation, the ilham. I don't want to call it an ilham, but the word revelation in English can also be used as like new information. You know, Khurram is the guide of the league for the West Coast region.
That's
You
my
know,
buddy right there, man.
yeah, he's an official. He's an official. He's been running around saying he's unofficial. All his social media says he's unofficial, but In reality, he's official. He's leading the tabligh. He's telling them what to say. He's telling them what arguments to make, and etc. So that's what we're here to talk about, brother. What are your comments on that? Or we're gonna jump into this into the review.
Hey, bro, you want to know something funny?
Yeah.
That boy's live right now.
Oh, he is. He is.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Oh
I
man,
think he
it didn't take
was
it. He
live.
didn't take it.
He just. Oh no, he is live. He is live right now. Yeah.
Yeah, why you mad? But there, hey, look, tweet the link. Tweet the link. Look, I've been looking for you, bro. And look, if you're such a tough guy, whatever, see me one on one, bro. I dare you. Come somewhere one on one. Turn the cameras off. We'll see exactly what you're talking about, bro. Because just say that that's not the case. Just say it's not. And stop acting tough. You know what I mean? What you need to do is be humble. And if you have an argument, make an argument. But
Yeah.
trying to act tough and all that, bro, it's gonna get you beat up. That's just all it is. Not by me. Trust me, I'm not doing any of it. I'm
He
too
says that
old
the
to engage
title
in any of
is
it. But if you go to
"Lies of
Pakistan,
Adnan
no,
Rashid
look,
Exposed."
look, Khurram, if you're listening, you go to Pakistan, bro, you better stay indoors. Them boys are not playing. You think you could disrespect someone in Pakistan and get away with it, even in 2024? You must be crazy. You better walk around careful. Okay. All right. You better walk around with a crew or something. But this whole running your mouth thing, bro. So okay, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. All right. Brother Raouf. So the first engagement is with you. Um Huram starts off with the stream. He says he spoke to you, and he says, go ahead and tell us, brother.
Let's see. So he starts talking about me. Let's see. I think it was like 11. No, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, 11 minutes and 40 seconds in, he mentions me because I asked him a specific question to explain how. Let's see. In Al Fazl, the Khalifa, their Khalifa at that time in 1917, said that their Islam is different, their God is different, their Hajj is different. So I told him to explain how it's different. And he goes along to say, I'm reading like a little script, or what is it called? Some kind of like a little
Parchi
sheet or something. Yeah, the parchi, bro.
at the Parchi wale, but bro, there's something called the Ahmadiyya pocketbook. Have you heard of the pocketbook, brother?
I know about the script.
But no, there's an official Ahmadiyya pocketbook that's a straight up Parchi. It's got 150 Parchis in it. No research, no context, just the quotes that they need to use.
I didn't know that.
So Huram, you're stupid. Stop it. Or let me say it so it's a different stupid. You stupid. Stop being that. Stop being that. You guys created a pocketbook to go use against people, and it was used. Look, one of these dudes tried to pull it out on me, bro. Listen. Back in 2007, this dude, Babar Pasha, I was asking about the Lahori Amdis. He comes to my house, and look, he don't know nothing about nothing. He says, he starts talking, the strategy, right? Then he sends his son to the car to get the book. He goes, Chal putter, kitab laya. I'm like, what did he go get? He gets the pocketbook. I'm like, why'd you bring a pocketbook, bro? Anyways, go ahead, brother. So he starts complaining and crying, huh? Tell us more, brother.
Yeah. So and then we were there. We talked for a lot, and then but whatever he's mentioning on this is whatever exchange we had on Twitter, and I asked him 4 specific questions, which till this day he hasn't answered. He just skipped over it, and then he's like he pulls a, the sect card. It's like, oh, the Barelvi, and yeah, it's like the Barelvi have a different Islam, they have a different God. I'm like, what you talking about, bro? It's the same Islam. Brother, you're muted.
And you got that quote from Mirza Ghulam Ahmad himself. Tell us about that.
Which one, brother?
Didn't Mirza Ghulam Ahmad say in Malfuzat 7 that there's no differences between in Islam or something like that?
Oh yeah. He says that actually. He was talking to in Malfuzat 7, if I remember, page 27. He says that. Let me see if I can get that reference real quick.
No, keep talking. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah. Oh, where'd it go?
So he goes to the firqa strategy.
Yeah. So in Malfuzat Part 7, what Mirza says is the only difference we have is and like, you know how you do salah where people put their hands and things like that, is nothing what you call to do with actual belief or our God is different. Oh yeah,
Right.
it's right there.
All right. So Mirza Ghulam Ahmad says, so a Pastor Scott, and let me tell you who this is about. This is about this white guy named Sheikh Abdul-Haqq. How is he a sheikh? He's a convert to Ahmadiyya. You follow me on this? Charles Seabright, within 1 year of converting, they made him into a sheikh. Right? It's all
Wow.
fake. It's all fake, right? So here, so they start writing him as Sheikh Abdul
Bashir,
Haq. Yeah,
their barometer for any qualifications is pretty low. If you can become a prophet on your own, I'm pretty sure becoming a scholar is not that hard.
it's not that.
Yeah, true.
Look. So first off, let me give the context. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? And let me show you. I did all the research on this. These guys copied all my work, bro. Wallahi. So I went into the newspapers. I don't have a team of Murabbis. I don't have a team of any of that. It's got my computer and me thinking how to find a reference, right? Check this out. So this guy converts. You got to hear the story. Charles C. Wright. Can you see that? And his sexual connection to Qadian and brown women, right? You follow me on this one?
Wow.
So okay. In 1924, so this is 1903. The reference that you're talking about is 1903, right? He goes missing. For many years. For many years, he goes missing. He pops up in America, right, in 1924, and he's part of some ring to where he could get like brown women. Let me show you, brother. Look, all the references are there. Look, here he is. And look, so they stopped calling him a sheikh in the Muslim Sunrise. Now it's Muhammad Abdul-Haqq, CFC, right? Look, I got all the references. Look. Okay, but they're calling him a sheikh, right? They're calling him a sheikh. So okay, then look, hold up, it's gonna pull up. 1924, the Los Angeles. I didn't post a scan. The Los Angeles Evening Record, offering brown women to white women. He says he knows how to get them. He could get them, bro. Look. He says, in the L.A. Evening Post record, where'd it go? The L.A. Evening. Look, I got the reference and everything. Look it up. I'll come back and post a scan. He says he was talking to some gangster. He has inside connections with Dr. Sadek, and he could get him Indian girls with dark eyes, jewels, and servants. He has a harem full of women in India. So okay. Sorry, I had to give the context. Let's go back to the quote. What did Mirza say? And remember, Khurram just said we need to read the books of Mirza Ghulam. So he says, look, is there any difference between Muslim sect? It's ancillary. These are smaller issues. The fundamental principles are not to be debated. So MGA is refuting Khurram. Sorry about that, brother. Go ahead. So what else?
Yeah. So, oh yeah, and then quick thing, it wasn't page 29 or thing, it was actually page 40.
Yeah, it's page 40. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. It's page 40. So The firqa thing, and then we've asked them for a definition on firqa. What's a firqa? What does that mean? They won't define it because they know it's kufr.
Yep. Hey,
What's the
hey,
definition of a kufr? A firqa? You left Islam. You created a sect. You're done. It's that simple.
yep. You went directly against the Quran, and Allah
Exactly.
is
And
gonna take.
in 1900, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan died 1899. They're doing a census in British India. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad says, he tells his followers, we should be counted as firqa Ahmadiyyas. You see what I mean? He used the word
Uh,
firqa. And if anyone's interested, it's chapter 6, verse 159. Look it up. Look it up. And I got all the references on the blog. It's all there. Brother Raouf, what else?
oh yeah, and then you see, right when he answered that question, right after it, Mirza again gives a specific formula of how you can find out and what is the truth. And so, Pasha, what's his name, Scott asked, from these questions, how do you know which one is the true one? So then Mirza goes on to say that whichever one belonged to the Messiah and his disciples, that is the true one. But over here, as you can see, what the Murabbis and Mirza himself did is he basically he's calling himself someone equivalent of the Mormons. So the Mormons came. I think they're one of the last sects. So the Qadianis are, in brackets, the last sect, the 73rd one, and they are the truth one. Well, in that case, that would make the Mormons the truthful one. you know You're muted again, brother. We can't hear what you're saying.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to unmute myself. So look, the pastor asked him, well, how do you know, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad? How do you know that which sect is right? He says he's getting ilham, wahi. So look, this is the death of Isa, alleged death of Isa al-Islam, wahi. Couldn't read it. He didn't read it in the Quran and find it. No, sir. That was not something he found by reading. Okay, Has ilham. Jesus al-Islam is buried in Kashmir. Has ilham. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is a new Nabuwwat that never existed before. Hasilham, the last. Okay, the new Nabuwwat isn't Hasilham. It was explained by his son in 1914 as he opened a secret. Raz, he has a book Raz-e-Haqiqat, the reality of what was hidden. So Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is saying he brought all these things. So anyhow, let's see what else. Okay, and then the conversation reached the point. He talked to the okay, and let me show you the reference. The references are always at the bottom. Check this out. Al-Hakam, 1904. Almost Christmas. The Christmas edition. The Christmas edition. So okay, brother Raouf, what else?
So as you can see, he tried to refute in that little skit of his. He tried to refute one of the quotations that Brother Imtiaz and Brother Adnan also were asking, Rahil and all those characters to come in up on and explain and actually find the reference. The one that's in what is this called? Let's see. It's called Maktubat de Ahmed. I think that's what it's called. And in that one, Mirza Ghulam goes on to say that it is narrated in, what happened in Hudaybiyyah, that Tafsir ibn Kasir, that many, many truthful men became apostates. So Khurram goes and picks up a book called The Message. Well, how is the message Tafsir ibn Kasir?
Right. And do you know who the author was?
He doesn't really. He blabbers the author's name. I didn't really get it.
I found it. It's a Shia.
So look at that. Now he's going to the Shia books.
Yeah, so hold on. Before we get there, no, bro, look, he's a world-class liar. Look, I'll tell you a story. When I was in the Air Force, anyone who was a kiss up, they were catching hell from me. Anyone who asked for special treatment, you're catching hell from me. Why didn't you earn it? Why didn't you work hard? Like, this is my message to the entire planet. If you didn't work hard, you wasted your time on Earth. What did you do here? You're a man with testosterone and you didn't work. Instead, you looked for shortcuts. Brother, Allah's gonna punish you. Allah's gonna punish you. So anyhow, here's the ref. Okay, check it out. All right. There's the reference he's talking about. Maktubat. It's also in Brahini Ahmadiyya 5. Okay, I got all the references. Look, here it is. He said 70 companions. And he says it's in Tafsir Kabir. Oh, I'm sorry. Tafsir
Ibn
Ibn
Kathir.
Kathir.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, here's the scan. Come on, man. We got it all for you. Look, here it is again. Here's the letter. Brother, remember I told you I've been covering Brother Imtiaz's work. Look, I found a new reference from Arba'in because I read. Who said we don't read? Bro, I just read the book. Look, I took extensive notes. Okay, according to some foolish persons, the prophecy was not fulfilled. And in some commentaries, it was written a few ignorant people turned apostates. Moreover, sometimes a prophet can make. What did he say, brother? What is he saying? Look at this. So now is a contradiction. He's saying foolish persons say it wasn't not fulfilled. Okay, and in some commentaries, is he calling? So now he's calling Ibn Kathir ignorant. So hold on. This entire quote changes everything. Brother Raoub, would you agree?
Let's see. It says, according to some.
Let's pull the book. Let's pull the book up.
Yeah.
But you see the quote, right?
Yeah, I got the Arba'in. Let me see.
Oh, where to go? Oh, all right, I'm pulling up right now, page 50. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This guy's got the nerve to say things. That's what I'm saying. Look, people wonder why there's going to be violence in hell because the majority of people can't understand by you explaining it to them. They need physical violence to learn. All right, that's just the way it is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Not everyone learns as easy. You know, they got to get hit in the head to understand. Okay, so look. Where's it at? Page 50. Oh, is it in the note? Oh, yeah. It's under the one. So where's the one?
Why is everything in the damn notes, bro?
It's in the Shia. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, it is from the notes, but I can't find my reference. Hold on. I thought it said page 50. Where'd it go? I can't even find it, brother. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it not page 50? I could be wrong. Let me search the book. Hold on.
Hey, you ain't a
We're
prophet.
not going
You could
down
be wrong, bro.
that quickly, brother.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna have, see, look. This guy didn't even go to college, and he's got the nerve to tell someone who went to college and has all the skills and ability for research that you're not reading. Oh, here it is. Was it not 50? 167? What's the other one? It is 50. I just missed it. Okay, so here it is. He was talking about people going through trials. Jews, he says, even to this day, Jews question prophecies about the Messiah, the second coming of Elijah, right? The opponents of Ibrahim, alayhi salam. The Aryas accuse Musa, alayhi salam, right? And then he says that. And then he talks about Hudaybiyyah, right? And it's a short thing he said in there. There's the note. Oh, look, who put the note in, brother?
The publisher put the note in. Okay, so I read it again, and he says, according to some foolish persons, the prophecy about Hudaybiyyah was not fulfilled.
Exactly.
But
So
it was
what?
fulfilled.
So Khurram, you said you read books. This what is he talking about? And what commentaries is by a few ignorant people? That he says in some commentary, a few ignorant. Now he's calling them ignorant. We got to pull the Urdu on this. So as you can see, there's still research that has to be done, because like in some cases I got to check their mistranslation. What do you mean ignorant people? In 10 years earlier, he called them sache. Sache log is, I think, like the word
Yeah,
that,
yeah, he used it. Let me see. Where is it? Where did I put it? Yeah, right here. He says, damn it, this page, I tell you. Okay, he says, हुदैबिया के किस्से में तफसीर इब्ने कसीर में लिखा है कि काफी सच्चे आदमी मुर्तद हो गए. He says truthful men became murtads.
Yeah.
So ignorant is not there.
Right. Then look, in terms of Muhammadi Begum, so in the same book, about 100 pages later, he says, people say the prophecy concerning Ahmed Beg was the father of Muhammadi Begum. I don't know why he's calling it the prophecy. Look, he's calling it the prophecy of the son-in-law of Ahmed Beg. Bro, it's the Muhammadi Begum prophecy, bro. He has forgotten about, look, and then here, he's saying, he's alleging that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made a mistake, right?
Yeah, what they do is like, oh yeah, since what do they say? There's a specific word that they use for that.
For what?
When a prophet makes or Mirza makes a mistake, they make it a what's that word? Ijtihadi galti. There it is. But Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't make a mistake like that,
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, okay, let's get back to it. That's some new research. He says we don't read. Look, he says we don't read, brother. I just wrote, and look, I'm not done with the book review on that book. I've only covered about half of it, about a third of it. I got 2/3 left. I've written extensive book review. He can't accept it, brother. Khurram has a problem accepting that any of his siblings got $1. That's the level of hate. He cannot stand that any of his siblings got anything out of life. He says, no, these people should be persecuted. That's his attitude towards us. Why? Because we're not on the Ahmadiyya train. You see what I mean? Look, brother, in Walnut Creek, there were 3 children who were related to the Khalifa. They all left Ahmadiyya. They all married non-Muslims. They're gone. Non-Ahmadis. They're all gone. Khurram was buying one of them shoes. Khurram was paying, because I played basketball with him. Khurram was taking one of them to the Jelsas, paying for this, paying for that. Why? Because for an Ahmadi, he'll kill his family, bro. This is what I'm telling you. My dad was the same way. He still is the same way. He doesn't care about if you're an Ahmadi. He'll kill his own kid, take the clothes off him, and give them to you. This is what we're dealing with here. And there are other guys who are like that. So anyhow, let's keep going. What else, brother?
Let's see. So, oh yeah, and then he turns around.
No, wait. The book he grabbed. What book did he? I gotta show you, brother, because this is just the limit of stupidity, ignorance. The guy deserves to get hit in the face. He deserves to get punched in the mouth. Because look at what you're saying. The things that you're saying are so disrespectful. You know what I mean? What do you expect that should happen to you? You're not even honestly engaging. Okay. So here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right. First, oh, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. This is funny. That's why I'm laughing. Oh, here it is. Look at the name of the website. Can you see it, brother?
Yeah, I see it.
So who is Jafar Subhani, right? I was like, who is this guy? And why did he pick up his book? Well, it turns out he's a Shia. Brother, we don't accept anything from them, brother. What are you talking about? Well, why would you even quote him? All right, so here, let me put his name in the chat. These dudes had the nerve, the absolute nerve to quote a book by this guy. Let me show you who he is. Let me show you who he is. Okay? Just the lack of scholarship. None of them, none of these guys have any level of scholarship, brother. Any. So hold on. So here we go. Here we go. Screen share. But Brother Raul, who is this guy? He's a 12er Shia? Khurram, you quoted a 12er Shia to us?
No, I think he had his little Mirza filter on, so when he read he basically, when he read Ibn Qasir, he thought it meant this guy.
Come on, bro. He's in Azerbaijan. Hold on. Why are you reading books by? Look, I think he's still alive. Look, man, I don't read any books by any Shias, bro. It ain't gonna happen, right? There's nothing. They're basically Hadith rejectors, are they not? They reject the Hadith. Why would they accept the Hadith? But look, by name you can tell he's a Shia. So I'm sorry about that, brother. Continue. He pulls the book, right? Then what?
Yeah, then he pretends like he's gonna show us the reference. Then he goes, he's reading, and then he goes on to say that Nauz Billah Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam out of his own accord changed the Qibla. I was like, how do you get from trying to show us a reference to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Nauz Billah, changing the Qibla?
Yeah,
and the way he says it, he didn't read it. He didn't give no proof. He's like, oh yeah, look, opens the page and is like, and then he just goes on. He just, my conclusion that I got from the whole thing was, for 17 minutes and 40 seconds, he basically waffled his tail off, and most of it was all just, what's it called? Self-projection.
Right. And hold on. Is this a case where the Hadith has the information, but the Quran doesn't? You see, they try to separate the Hadith from the Quran. Stop. It's connected. One is incomplete without the. You can't have Allah without Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I mean, I guess you could in theory, but Islam, the way Islam was brought to us, Allah and the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the guidance He gave us. Without His guidance, and you only use the Quran, you're lost. Right? If you're a Quranist, it's not going to work just being a Quranist, bro.
Yeah, because the Quran doesn't tell you specifically how to pray Salah. You have
to
refer to the
Hadith 5 times. So look, there are they've said, oh, Sheikh, this Sheikh Ibn Hazm said the Hadith can abrogate the Quran, brother. In the Qibla change, the Hadith is where we got the information. Muslims were praying towards Jerusalem, and it wasn't even in the Quran. Okay, so it was changed. All right. So what? They don't even believe that. They don't even believe in abrogation. Then he says, he says, you guys believe in abrogation. Ahmadis believe in it too. Brother, did you know the earthquake prophecy towards the end of his life, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad said it was abrogated?
Yeah, I think I know about that one. Yeah.
Let me pull this up, and the only reason I know is because I found it in Malfuzat. But hey, let me pull this up. Because he thinks he can talk about abrogation, bro. You don't even know what Mirza wrote about it. How dare, again, the nerve. Now look, I tell people, if you don't know something, shut up.
Yep.
If you don't know something for a fact, shut up. Honestly, look, I have conversations about baseball with people. I'll hear people say things, and I'll be like, why'd you say that? You don't even know. You've never even looked that up, but it still came out of your mouth in 2024. I was like, that's what people did in the 90s. And that's where Khurram's from. He's from that area. You just say whatever you want. It's a competition. It's a verbal competition is what he's in. Where I don't even live like that. I'm not in any verbal competition. Anyone, look, so look, Khurram told one of the ex-Ahmadis in Discord, He said, Bashir gets mad and he'll try to fight you. Like that. Bro, I never argued with anyone in my life. Brother, listen, up to like age 24, anyone talking loud, you'll get punched in the face if no one's looking. If no one's looking. I
Yeah.
don't do that. I didn't play that because I'm not a coward. All right. I take all that seriously. How you talk to people. If you run your mouth, you should be ready for it. You shouldn't call the cops if you run your mouth. You run your mouth and someone punches you, you disrespect someone, don't call it. Don't do it. Those are the rules that I live by. Okay. Obviously, not everyone lives by them rules. But anyhow,
hmm
back to the story, brother. So where were we? Oh,
Let's
the
see.
book.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Chapter 2. Oh, brother, check this out. He said, and look, one of these other weirdos tried to say Mirza Maghfoor Ahmad was the only one who said who denied abrogation. Well, check this out, brother. 1903, Mirza Maghfoor Ahmad said in the Badr, whatever he forgets, he gets a new way. And he quoted 2106. So what does that mean, brother? Okay. Then look, the earthquake prophecy, Malfuzat, page 473. Y'all want to see it? Check this out. See if I can pull this up. Is it nope? It's still there. Okay. All right. Check this out. So what did he say, brother? What do you think he said, brother? So look,
Oh,
you just go to 107. It should come right up. Look at this. You see where I had mentioned the earthquake. I've also drawn attention towards repentance. He's like, oh, people are repenting, seeking forgiveness, with humility, almsgiving. They're giving chanda. Okay, and it's averted. Calamity has been averted. Um, he says there's a principle in Islam, and he gives the verse. Well, actually, no, he gave the verse earlier. Oh, hold on. He gave the verse up here. He says he issues an order in the morning and has the full brother. Brother Raoul, what is he talking about here? Here, let me make it bigger. He's claiming. What is he claiming here, brother?
it says nation order in the morning has a full authority. So yeah, that's abrogation right there.
Come on, guys. Then look. That's only half the verse. Right? That's not even the full verse, but they're saying that's the verse. 2106. For them, it's 2107. Whatever sign we abrogate, right?
Yep.
Come on, man.
The,
He's quoting
and
it.
this is the book cover to cover that Khurram's been reading, and he doesn't know this.
Look, May 14th, 1908. Where does it start? Khurram, you listening? Where does it start? Look, man. No one has done the thorough research that I've done. Anyone in Chino, not a single person in Chino, out of all them dudes, has spent the amount of hours that I spent on this. Period. I'd say in the whole world. Imtiaz is right there, though. Imtiaz probably passed me. Okay, no one else, bro. No one else. Look, they're saying on. So what's the reference? Khurram, are we reading it from page to page from 466? Look, 466. Where does it go? Let's see. Let's see. What page was the reference on, brother?
I think it's right here.
473. Look, it ends with the reference. It ends with the reference. What does that say, brother? A
Oh,
day, 2 days before he died. Oh, it's not big enough. Look, 2 days before he died. See that? Bang. When did this happen? Khurram, I read it cover to cover. You dummy. Look, and the next one's an entirely different reference. We read it from cover to cover, 473. All right, there it is. He's saying whatever. He says Allah has full authority. He is not a fortune teller. He issues an order in the morning and has full authority to change it at night.
hey, the funny thing is, he to mention fortune teller Mirza and his father were both fortune tellers.
So the ridiculousness of all this is the biggest part of it. These guys are brazenly ridiculous, right? And then they lie to all the politicians. They'll have their Pakistani guys talking Urdu when they don't want the politicians like Johnny Moore, when they're talking off the record, they end up going Urdu. They'll go with the Urdu. So anyhow, there it is on abrogation. Back to you, brother. Where were we?
Let's see. So yeah, he goes about the Qibla. And yep, the next point we just covered it right now is talking about abrogation of the Quran. And matter of fact, yesterday I was reading through Malfuzat and I found something interesting again. Guess what? Mirza was accepting interest and he made interest halal.
Totally.
Is that not abrogation?
Totally.
Making what Allah made haram. So Allah says in the Quran, you can't be giving or taking interest. But this guy comes along, he's like, you know what? And then guess what? Allah gives a warning too. Is like, on the day of judgment, you're gonna be having a war with Allah and Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If you do, you deal in interest, right?
Right.
So that's Jange Elan against Allah and His Messenger.
And bro,
you guys don't see that?
Khurram has dealt in interest, brother. His bankruptcy report is public information. Okay, the guy runs up credit cards. He's living you know how the youngsters stunt on Instagram and they fake and pretend that they got money? He's been doing it. He's on that level. He's a pretender. He'll pretend. There's another guy at the Jelsa that he don't like. We're like all the same age. Muhammad Ahmad Chaudhry. And Khurram don't like him because they're competing for the same spot. Both of them are kiss-ups competing for the same spot. So Khurram was like once, oh, I make more money than him. And I remember him saying that. And brother, look, I'll tell you, from like 2005 to 2012, I would just look at people like, what did this guy just say? I can't believe he just said that. What's wrong with these people? And I just couldn't understand why that they wouldn't work and go to school and try to do it the right way instead of borrow, compete. I never understood any of that. I was in the books from 05, even before that, but 05 to like, come on, nonstop for 10 years straight, and now I probably don't read as much as I used to read, but I'm still reading books and etc. But yeah, man, this is the level the guy's on. So what's next? What else?
Yeah,
brother?
then right after that, like at around 9:34, he starts talking about you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He says, boy can't read Arabic. He don't know what he's talking about. He doesn't even know Urdu. He has no knowledge on subject matters. And he's some type of YouTube scholar. But this right here, the quote I got, bro, or I wrote it down word by word what he said, bro. It's like Khurram is looking in the mirror. Boy, you don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about Mirza.
Totally. Like, bro, look, Khurram can't read Urdu himself. He's admitted to it. And what Arabic is he saying he knows how to read? Brother, he had posted some videos where people made like 10, he made 10 mistakes. Bro, stop it, man. Stop trying to pretend like you know some Arabic. Stop trying to pretend like you know some Urdu.
Bro,
you don't know either. And then hold on. Shazad Shah, hold up. Can he read Urdu? Khurram, can Shazad Shah read Urdu? No. Can Amr Shah read Urdu? He was there too. I'm about to show you. No. Can they read Arabic? No. Brother, 10 years ago, this guy came from Pakistan and he was in LA, the most backward desi person. I don't want to say who it is, but all he did in Rubwell was smoke cigarettes and drink soda all day. That's all the guy did. He gets married. He gets a visa. He comes to LA and he says, then he comes to Bay Point. I can't believe that the kids in LA can't read Quran. He says, you're not a Muslim if you can't read the Quran. Bro, I immediately get up in our meeting. I'm like, who is this dude? What is he talking about? The Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam couldn't read. The Sahaba couldn't read. Many of them, maybe 5% could read. Bro, what are you talking about? That's not a requirement. Knowing what's in the Quran is the requirement. And of course, in 2024, it's not that hard to read. But in an era where being illiterate was the norm, you can't expect people to be able to read. And then even if you know how to read it, we don't interpret the Quran on our own. You can't, you can't sit there, read a verse, and say, here's my interpretation. That's not how it works. You got to go check hadith. You got to go check the scholar. You got to go check what everyone else wrote. See
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So anyhow,
And before anyone tries to, be like, hey, brother Bashir said Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was illiterate. He means illiterate in the sense of not be able to read and write.
Right. Well, that's the definition of illiterate.
No, they people go on to spew about, oh my God, the nose beloved Bashir called they'll start
no,
making saying Bashir called
brother,
Muhammad
it's in the
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam an
Quran.
idiot. Yeah, I know.
Chapter 62, verse 3. Isn't the word
It's
ummi?
ummi. Yeah,
Ummi?
ummi.
Come on, bro. He didn't make this up. He can't even read the Bible.
No, but you got to remember when they're going to be quoting this, they're going to have their Mirza filter on. So you got to take in the Mirza filter is going to be on.
Yeah. So okay, where were we, brother?
Okay.
The talking about the you, no, Khurram. Yeah. What about Amr Shah, the fake football player? Can he read the Quran? Can he read Urdu? And look, I'll tell you, anyone, and look, so I've met dudes who will marry a woman who could read and write a little bit, and they'll have their woman do a lot of this stuff. Oh, can you do the directions? I've had friends like this, and I've always looked at them like, you're an idiot. It's like, you rely on your woman to do complicated things because you can't do them. Don't ever be that person, right? So this dude, look, he's another one of my cousins. He can't read English. Oh, wait, that's not it. Hold up. Bro, this dude didn't even graduate high school. Shazad too. He didn't even graduate high school. So forget how do you come up with the literacy rate in America? Is it like, how do you know if someone's literate? Did they graduate from high school? Is that how you form the literacy rate? We don't know. Because you can be able to read and write and not graduate high school. You still know how to read and write a little bit, not very good. But anyways, what is it, bro? 99% of the Ahmadis in America, including Khurram, can't read Urdu and can't read enough Arabic to understand the Quran on their own. So what is this guy talking about? Just everything he says is just wrong. It's just like, he's just like Abdul-Haqq. He wants to get beat up. You see what I mean? He's an annoyer.
I just remembered something, brother Bashir.
Yeah.
I think it was the 26th, October 27, 28. Me and Khurram were having a back and forth in WhatsApp, and there was one word there, bro, in the beginning of the page, and he read it to me via text, and he said, "Khuda ne kaha." And I'm like, bro, that's not Khuda ne kaha. That's Khuda ne kaha. That's a kha right there. He's like, no. Khuda means God. I'm like, no. Khuda means God. Khuda means something totally different. And we went out there on this one word, bro. Till this day, he has not admitted that word is Khuda.
Oh, and he does not admit to. And bro, look, he used to like. He would have a moment where he'd be like, why do you always want people to admit to stuff? Khurram, I want you to admit that you're not a good baseball player. You were never a good baseball player. Just admit to it. You don't even know about baseball. You're not a good leader in general. Okay? Our other cousin, who's a fake football player, he sucks at football. He always sucked at football. He's not even a good leader. He's not a high school coach. He's not a coach. He wanted to own. This guy wanted to be in charge of a football team so bad that he went out and bought some semi-pro team. These guys are 35 years old playing tackle football. A bunch of idiots, a bunch of dummies. Why would you do that? There's no insurance. If you hurt your knee and you can't walk, that's on you. You see what I mean? But these guys don't admit. And look, there's music out there where there's men that don't admit to their faults. They cannot admit to their mistakes. You know, they never admit when they're wrong. There's women like that. There's men like that. Pride and ego through the roof, through the roof. I admit to all my mistakes. I admit to all my shortcomings. It's nothing. It's nothing. You know, these guys cannot. And Khurram is that person. And I got other cousins, bro. I got other cousins who are swearing. These dudes are in their 40s right now, and they act like they were some kind of tough guys when they were teenagers. I'm like, bro, you were 120 pounds. No one ever saw you punch anyone. So stop. The time to be a tough guy was 15 to 25. Okay, and really it's like 15 to 20, or like 12 to 20. Other than that, it doesn't even count, bro. You know what I mean? If you weren't, there's a famous song where, Khurram, you were a mark at the high school. Now you're tough. If you were a square at the high school, a pushover at the high school, then why you being tough now, bro? It doesn't make any sense, bro. Right? So that's who he is. He can't admit to it. Sorry about that, brother. Back to your story. He can't admit to making a mistake on Huda with the H versus Huda with a
No,
KH,
that was Huda would be with the ha,
with a
and
ha. Okay,
Khuda would be
okay,
with the kha. So Khuda means God. So
right.
the word, the phrase was going as Khuda ne kaha, and he's saying Khuda ne kaha. So that one word, bro, one, not even a word
Yeah,
that this alphabet, bro, he did not admit to that. I
yeah,
don't think
yeah,
he ever
man.
will. But
He won't. Bro. So look, he still keeps saying the same thing. Hey, Bobby Cruz, hold on. Let me show you Bobby Cruz. Hold on. Where Bobby? Okay. Oh, Khurram, can Bobby Cruz read Urdu? Khurram, hold up. Khurram, can Bobby Cruz read Arabic enough to say what it means? Bring him on the stream. I dare you. Bring Bobby Cruz on the stream. I'll put an easy verse. Let's see if you can read it. You see? And hold on. What about your Khalifa? Your Khalifa doesn't say the ayin, brother. Ayin. He can't say ayin, ayin. Come on, bro. Knock
forget
it
that,
off.
bro. That guy, I remember what's his name, brother. Where's it called? What's his channel called? I can't remember. Oh, Smile the Jannah. That brother covered their Khalifa doing just reading Kul Hu Allahu
Fatiha.
Ahad. No, not
Oh
just
yeah, yeah,
Fatiha.
yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
look, it's only like, what is it, three?
It's not that many. It's
Yeah, it's
not
not
that
that
many.
many verses, and he's looking through his paper for the next verse. It's like, come on, he's fiddling to the paper for the next verse. Does he even know the Quran? And he's leading you guys in prayer.
And do you know how all of that started? It all started 4.5 years ago in the pandemic. Khurram was mad. So I got like 800,000 views in, I think, March, April, May. That's a lot of views, brother, in the height of the pandemic. All of a sudden, Khurram starts coming out against me. You see what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, out of nowhere. And he starts saying, I don't know Arabic. Brother, anyone can read a few words, a sentence in Arabic. I'm not a reciter. I'm not a singer. I used to tell people when I was a kid, I'm not a singer, bro. I'm a rapper. No, I'm not a rapper either. But I'm not the guy. Look, I live in who I am. I'm not a reciter. I'm not the guy to recite it to you. Okay? I I don't even care to be. I'm a different kind of guy. So he starts saying I can't read Arabic, right? Everyone
Yeah,
said, "Oh, is that a requirement?" He says, "Yeah, it's a requirement." They said, "Oh, well, let's go through your Khalifa."
yeah,
So it was Khurram who got his Khalifa's Arabic analyzed. So it all blew up in your face, man. So what the heck are you talking about? So okay,
yeah. It
let's
was
move
Brother
on.
Zishan. That's the one. I tend
Brother
to forget the
Zishan.
name. Brother Zishan. I love that brother.
Yes, sir. So then he says, "Oh, Arabic," and then we found out about MTA. Then
Yeah,
look, Razia, who's the YouTuber, he doesn't lead Salat anywhere. Where does he lead Salat? That's his job, isn't it? How come he don't? How come? Have you ever heard Tilawat from Razi, brother?
I don't really think so.
So come on, bro. Come on, bro. How
And,
could
and
you?
this guy's doing lectures now.
He's doing like he's telling Desiamdes in Germany how to lie to Muslims, how to go firqa firqa firqa, and that's it. He said that's all you need to tell them. Firqa firqa firqa. We don't need to engage them, is what he's telling them. You see? So all right, brother. Let's keep moving, brother. What else?
Yeah. So then he pulls out something which I don't remember talking to him about, nor does any Muslim bring this up. It's like prophets can't work for someone. I'm like, who? What is this fool even talking about? No one talked about that because Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam worked for his wife before he got married to her. Why would anyone even use that argument? That's a
Right,
dumb argument. That's not even a criteria,
right.
you know? Then let's see. Yeah, on the 26th of October, we were having a discussion on the way. I met him in a flea market, and then on the way, I was like, I was reading through one of your Mirza's letters that he wrote to one of the Christian guys, and he's begging to be a obedient servant. I'm like, and then when Mirza signs it off, he signs it off as the chief of Qadian, Punjab. He never says in that letter. He doesn't say he's the Messiah they're waiting for, the return of the Messiah. And he
Yeah,
begs to be the servant.
and hold on. He literally worked and got paid by the colonists in Sialkot in the 1860s. That's where he came up with all these theories in the 1860s. All right, I say it's 10 years. Mirza said it's 8. The Qadiani say it's 4. Pick on your own what years it is. Okay, really, it was the entire 1860s most
Bro,
likely.
Mirza wasn't good with years. That fool didn't know his date of birth.
No, he knew. No, he gave his year of birth as 1839, 1840. And look, he worked in the courts. One thing in the courts, you got to know dates. You got to know dates and times. Who scheduled at 8? Who scheduled at 10? Where's the calendar? Who scheduled in 6 months? He knows the dates, bro. He knew everything. He said it the right way. He was born in 1839 or 1840. He
So
said
it's
it
the
himself.
Jamaat that's making Mirza look like an idiot.
Because remember, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was also calling himself the last prophet, and they can't
Yep.
accept it. They can't accept it. He
He
also
said he's the
abrogated jihad. He
Akhri
abrogated
Mursal.
jihad.
He's the
Yep.
Akhri Mursal.
So look, there are no Ahmadis in this world who follow Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. They follow Mirza Maghfoor Ahmad or Jamba or the Lahori guy or whatever. They don't follow no Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. It's impossible. It's impossible. So okay, back to the story, bro.
Yeah, so as soon as I said that, he instantly, bro, it's like from the pocketbook. He's like, well, Nauzubillah, Yusuf alayhi salam was a slave too. I was like, bro, there's a difference between both of them. One
Yeah.
is begging to be a slave. The other one, he was sold into slavery.
Right. Right.
There's a difference. And I would like to do a comparison for the sake of the audience. And you know how back in the days when they had the US, we had a whole lot of slavery and stuff, right? Mirza was the one on the inside of the house. I don't want to say the word. He was the house N-word.
Yeah, bro. Listen, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad he worked in the deputy commissioner's office, sitting on the floor.
Yep.
You see what I mean? Then when he'd go to court, he'd get a chair. Brother Raouf, imagine going to court and not being allowed to sit down. That's how they were doing all of us. Mirza walk in, Chalo kursi lao. You see what
Yep.
I'm saying? Imagine having to wait. You can't lean against the wall or nothing. You just got to stand for 3 hours to be heard. Then they hear you. Mirza gets a chair.
Yeah, because
So
he was their boy.
he was their boy. So you're saying he was begging to be a servant. He was a servant. What do you mean begging? He already did it in his youth. He's
Mm-hmm.
trusted. He's trained and trusted to be a Britisher. And that's what he did. Everything he did was in the best interest of the British, bro.
Yeah,
No
actually, I
doubt.
read that. I read that again. That was in his book. I read it yesterday. There
Yes,
was,
sir.
I think there was an incident where two, I think it was two ladies or something. They were going to college, and one of the instructors said something, and they were like, "Oh, you know what? We don't want to go to school anymore." So came to Mirza. Mirza was a counselor, and Mirza was like, "Oh, you know what? Let's handle this internally. You know, it's that this pattern sounds familiar, right? Internally, and we won't bring this out to the public. But since it's already out in public, you know, let's try to how do they say सुलझा देते हैं." You're muted again, brother.
Oh, I was gonna say Sulah Kariye.
Yeah, there you go. The Sulah thing sounds familiar, right?
Mirza Ghulam Ahmad had a book, Pagam Sulah. Oh, look, and oh, bro, so I just saw his son. Khurram's son was there too. Look, I'm gonna point them all out. I'm gonna point them all out. And look, 10, 15 years from now, 5, 10, 15 years from now, y'all gonna hear from me. When you go on the day of judgment, maybe, I don't know what Allah's gonna ask you, but he might ask you if you know me. He might say, do you know the guy who wrote 4,000 plus essays and gave you all this information in an easy to read format? You didn't read it. Instead, you had pride and ego. You did? Okay, burn them. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. So, okay, what else, brother?
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, like a 11-minute in, he makes the argument that I don't even know who was talking to him. I don't think if it's even from a Muslim. He's like, the argument that, you know, some people make that a prophet can't be born in the place where his religion is not dominant. Who would even use that argument?
Who would even use? So where did he get that from?
I don't know. He didn't get it from me.
So listen, and no. Maybe he's asleep. You want something funny? Look, from day 3. Look, they dead asleep, bro. Look at this, bro. They're asleep at the wheel, man. So where did you get that from, Khurram? And look, Khurram, when you come back to the Bay and you're gonna go to Stockton, stop by my house. You know where I live at. Stop being scary. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I wouldn't risk my career going to jail over some idiot. Okay, whether it's you or anyone else, I'm not gonna risk everything I've worked for and catch an assault and battery case over you. It ain't gonna happen. So come with some serious discussion. Be ready to have a serious conversation. Okay, invite us to your temple. You know, you said you're here to do tabligh. You're lying about all of that. You're not here to do any of that. Show us the reference from Ibn Kathir. Brother Raouf, he didn't show the reference from Ibn Kathir. Where and when did Ibn Kathir say that? Right? They still didn't solve that in his competitive dribble. Okay. So what else, brother? What else?
So then he accuses me of the parchi thing. So, you know, let me present my screen right here, bro. Give me one second.
As soon as I see it,
there you go. Okay, here you go.
Okay, it's on the screen, brother.
Yeah, you see all of this, Khurram, and any Qadianis. You see all of this here. This is the parchi, the Mirza parchi. You know, the Chor Darwaza. This is all it right here. You know what? It's not just yeah. Look, I actually read through it, and then I verify it. I read the Urdu. If it's Persian, then I got, you know, if it's Arabic, I go to someone who speaks Arabic and that translated to make sure what I'm reading and translating is correct. You know, see, this is all the Darwaza and the Parchi we use right here. There's Arba'in, there's Tadkira, Noah's Ark, Makbut, Review of Religion. I have that. Malfuzat, I have all of it. But oh snap, we're missing some Malfuzat here, bro. 5 and 6 is missing. Still, I got all of the Brahini Ahmadiyya. You're muted again, brother.
Yeah. What else you got, brother?
Okay, and then let's see. Oh
Said you
yeah,
made you're making up your own rules as we go.
yeah.
This guy's a joker. This guy's a joker. And look, but he's so competitive. Look, you can tell he's so competitive. He's not capable of being authentic. And look, there's other people like that. I work with people like that. They're just not capable of keeping it real. They're not capable of keeping it 1,000. And being a Muslim is so easy. It ain't even hard. We got nothing to hide. You know, like I said, the Quran is incomplete without the Hadith. You can't take one over the other. You need them both together. And the Sunnah. It's all one thing. Anytime you start to separate, you know, you're deviating. He deviated. You see what I'm saying? Some things are in the Hadith, they're not in the Quran. Praying 5 times. The Qibla changed. Come on. So these guys are a bunch of jokers. They're not willing to tell the truth on anything. He lied his whole life. He kissed up to his dad. He's the only Ahmadi out of all of our siblings. No one else cares. You know what I mean? By a long time ago, 25, 30 years ago, no one cared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he hated us for it. So,
Yeah,
so this guy grew up and hated his family because we don't care about Ahmadiyya. Okay? We know it's stupid. It's a fraud. Our dad is a con man. He conned everyone. You know, he got people thinking he's pious. He cusses a lot. You know what he used to say a lot? You ever heard that one? He had other language issues all day. Okay? He's cussing all day. This guy's not religious. He's doing it as a show. He's doing it because he wants people to think he is. But deep down inside, he's not. He's not any of that. You know, he's a fake, just like Khurram. Khurram's a fake. You know, some of the cousins told me Khurram be out there gambling. Look, you got a little gambling problem, bro. And it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I got witnesses. Look, brother, I don't go to no casinos. I never did any of that. I'm not into that. I'm the opposite kind of guy. I like peace and quiet. I don't like noise. I don't like to be around a bunch of fake people who are in a cool competition. Who's cooler than this other guy? I don't do any of that. Okay. So all right, brother. What else?
Okay, then he goes on to mention Razia, and he says that, Razia's teaching how we Muslims believe in a different God and have a different Islam. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Yeah. You
Oh
know,
boy, these
so
guys
all
are
of a sudden
worshiping
he's into it.
Yelish, the octopus god, and they have
Yeah.
the audacity to tell us that we're not believing and worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine that.
So he's finally admitting to it.
Yep.
Is that what's finally happening here? So see how he slowly, if you get him into an emotional corner, he'll admit to it. He'll admit to it. But you got to take him there because he's not going to admit to it. Under normal circumstances, you got to back him into a corner. And look, this is their tabligh guy, and he doesn't accept that I'm a Muslim. He has a problem. He cannot accept it. But he says Ahmadis are being persecuted for not being accepted as Muslims by others. You see the irony? You see the contradiction? This is your tabligh guy. He's in charge of tabligh, but he says that one guy is not a Muslim. Well, that's undermining the Ahmadiyya persecution angle because you guys say the opposite, right? So, but look, they want him to get beat up. So look, here's a message. Khurram, tough guy. Go to Pakistan, run your mouth. I dare you. Go to Pakistan in front of a masjid and run your mouth. I dare you. Go to my dad's village, run your mouth. I dare you. It ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. What else you got, brother Rose?
So then he says that we Muslims, we don't believe that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a mercy for the whole of mankind. I'm like, what are you talking about? We believe Mirza wasn't a mercy for the whole of mankind, but Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was and is.
Yeah.
Then,
And
then,
wait,
then right after that,
Didn't Mirza Ghulam Ahmad quote that verse of the Quran and say it was revealed to him? What's the verse of the Quran, brother?
let's see. I'm gonna have to look that one up, bro. I know it's something
I think it's on
Rahmatul
the
lil
blog. Hold on.
Alameen. So,
Yeah, yeah,
Rahmatul lil Alameen.
yeah. I'll pull it up. I'm about to pull it up. I'm quite sure the key word is mercy for mankind. So let's see. Let's see what the blog says. Because
Yes.
you know he doesn't like that. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. And look, off the top of my head, I don't remember. I don't remember the verse number. So hold on, hold on. But I thought he used it in Brahini Ahmadiyya, if I remember off the top of my head. Hold on. So okay, I'm gonna look for it. What else, brother?
All right. Then after that, he goes on about how MGA wrote a letter to the Queen saying, inviting her to Islam. I was like, well, I don't even know if that really happened, or is he just blowing smoke? Did he really write to the Queen, or did that letter even get to the Queen? That's the thing.
Yeah, that part we don't know. He did write Tofa Gasria or something like that. Here, I'll pull it up. But the way Khurram's saying it, no, that's not accurate. But you
Yeah,
think he cares
because
about being, bro? He didn't even pull the page out.
yeah, or you know what? We have proof that Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, even when he didn't have mighty armies at that time, he wrote a letter to Heracles inviting him to Islam, and the way he did it, uh, uh, you know, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah,
Only a true prophet of Allah can do that.
right. So okay, I'm actually still looking it up.
Let me see if I can
Oh,
find
found it.
it. Okay.
Got him. Is it chapter 21, verse 107?
Uh,
Hold on, let me pull it up. Here, first let me put the article in the chat. Okay, so there it is. Just click on it, and then
so you
let
said
me share the
21?
screen. I'm sorry,
What chapter was it?
21 107.
21.
Oh yes, sir. Found it, brother.
Yep, that's the one.
Yes, sir. So check this out. In Brahini Ahmadiyya, Volume 4. Hold on. Let me pull the. Oh yeah, page 62. Yeah, hold up, because I'm the guy who will pull it up for you, right? I'm not just talking about it. Okay, so let's see. You want to see how fast I can find this? Here. Was that BA5? BA4. Why would it be 5? All right, let's see. And I said it's on page 62. Let's pull up page 62.
Going
Let's see the
directly to
concept.
the
So
source.
so Khurram says he's read these books. He doesn't know this. He didn't know this.
No, according to Quran, you have to read all of Brahini Ahmadiyya to understand one word of Mirza. That's what
And
he was
look. So Adnan asked him, "Oh, did you read all the entire Sahih Bukhari cover to cover before you quoted it? You didn't."
No.
All right. Yes, sir. I think I found it. Oh,
Oh, that's how
oh.
he shut that kid up. What's his name? Spread Ain.
Yeah. So okay, brother. Let me remove this comment. So do you see the book, brother?
Okay, I sent.
So it's on the screen, brother.
Yeah.
So look, what is this? Let's scroll back. You know, they say 2 pages before, 2 pages after.
No, it's
But
15 pages, bhai. 15,
they
15.
they don't do that with the Quran,
No,
though.
no. In the Quran, the context doesn't matter.
Okay. So what is he talking about? The gist of what uh, Allah says in these verses, which is the foundation, which this claim is based. He says the foundation of this claim is based on what Allah says.
No, and then another thing you have to remember is they believe that Mirza is the second coming of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Na'uz. So I think when he was mentioning that part, he was saying that look, Mirza is the mercy of all mankind, but these Muslims don't believe. So if he's saying it in that context, then well, definitely we don't believe that Mirza is a mercy to all of the mankind.
Yes, sir. So come on, man. Come on, man. Let me pull up the other book. Uh, the letter to the queen or something like that. She didn't even respond. She didn't even respond. Is it the? It's not the Star of the Empress. It's like a similar book. Oh yeah, a gift for the queen. All right, check this out. Check this out.
I don't really
Uh,
remember what book, or I didn't
Found
take
it.
note of what book he said it was in.
Well, I think that this is what he said. All right. So what did he say is in it? He
He wrote a
invited her
letter.
to Islam.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay. So what's the word? Oh, look, it's in the introduction that he invited her. Did he?
Well, where's the letter?
Well, did this whole book is a letter.
How the
Yeah,
hell is a book a letter, bro?
that's what they did. They've turned many books into letters. And look, I'm related to this guy, Sayyid Sajid Ahmed. He's a professor in like Idaho. I had met his son many years back. He's married to my cousin. Sayyid Sajid Ahmed is married to a female cousin of mine on my
Mhm.
dad's side. He's a weirdo. His kids left Ahmadiyya. One of them had like blue hair. Last time I seen him, you know, bro, you grow up in Idaho, bro. How do you think your kids are gonna be if they grew up in Idaho?
Mm.
Okay. So, anyways, uh, uh, did this whole thing is the letter? 32 pages is the letter. Khurram, did you give a page number? He's kissing up to her the whole time. Look, we're already introduction. Okay, we don't need the introduction. That's what they wrote. Oh, look, he's saying
Letters of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right?
congratulations. Huh?
Oh, what's this? Is that
Bro,
we
he's
have
telling the
letters
queen congratulations. It's a gift of gratefulness.
that I don't see any invitation to Islam.
Yeah, man. And you know, even if it is, he wasn't inviting her to Islam. He was inviting her to Qadianism. And come on. Look, my father. Look, he starts talking about his family. like. Oh snap! Oh man. Okay. You start reading this, brother. You're gonna laugh. Because all he's
Yeah.
doing is kissing up. He's kissing up. And because obviously we don't have time to go through this whole thing. But Huram, play with me one time. Meet up with me in person. I dare you. I dare you. Look, I'll bring a basketball. Huram, if you really got some beef, I'll bring a basketball. We can play one-on-one basketball. You never done. We can play one-on-one football. You know how to do that, brother? You know you just run at the other guy.
Yeah.
You can't call the cops. You can't do nothing. That's legal. That's legal. So if I elbow you in the face and you get brain damage later, you can't even sue me, bro. You know. So anyhow, let's go to
Brother,
yeah.
brother Muhammad was
Oh, you're
made
breaking up,
legal.
brother. Brother, you're breaking up.
Oh, you didn't get what I said?
No.
Yeah, it's like you know how brother Hijab did it, bro. Get in the ring.
Get in the
Let's
ring.
make it
I
legal.
mean, if look, if the level of hate is that much, and you hate someone that much, why are you arguing with them then? You know, if I hated anyone, I don't hate anyone. If I hated anyone so much, I'd go put hands on them. But I don't. There's no hate in my heart. Khurram's an idiot. There's many idiots out there. You know what I mean? He's not the only one. You know? So it's whatever. It's whatever. He made videos about me. So I responded to that. You know, and I write about his little cult. You know, and he ain't got no friends outside the cult anyway. But hey, brother Saki's here. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How's it going, brother? What are your comments so far?
Bashir, brother, assalamu alaikum. I just came to, give my support to you, man. Ro, brother, what's up?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. I'm good. How
Wa
about yourself?
alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Yeah, man. And I came by to give my support to my brother down here, man. All the way down from New York City, B.
Oh, sounds good, brother. Love to hear a New Yorker. You know what I'm talking about?
You gotta listen to the New Yorkers, man. New Yorkers are different, like you said, Khurram. We got a new name for him, you know that, right? We gotta call him Lollipop Sucker.
Horby, you a sucker, man. You've been a sucker since the 90s. Since the 80s, you was a punk.
Khurram, you're not welcome in New York no more. Remember that, man.
Yeah, remember that, man. Hey, look, man. Like I've tried to tell these people what the rules are. Don't run your mouth and act like you want to fight someone to the men. You might do that to the women. Do it to the
No,
women, but
you're
you don't do
100%
that to
right.
the men.
100% right. Because listen to me, man. In Pakistan, it's totally different. Down here is different. The whole hutsta is different than over there, man. Over there is different. Over here is different. You go over there, you disappear over there, bro. That's how bad it is over there. Yeah.
They won't even
Nobody,
find the body,
nobody,
like they
nobody
said
would
in the
know what
movie,
happened to you, man. That's it.
and tell the police I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. He was here a minute ago, 2 minutes ago. Then all of a sudden he disappeared.
He disappeared in the weeds. Put him in the weeds.
No, he's gone with the wind, bro.
So stop running your mouth. Look, brother Saki, he lives 5 miles from me. 5 miles. Even you can ride your bike.
Yeah, man, I told you, bro. Like I said, man, whatever it is your blood. But at the same time, what you said was, well, unbelievable. He's a cold blooded dude, man. Seriously.
Seriously, bro. That's just who he is. He spent his whole life getting over on people. Look, he called my cousin Shazad. So the other cousins, they used to call him Shizo. Huram says Shizo, he's like kissing up to him.
Yeah.
Bro, that dude didn't earn. Look, the other dude that's with him, he tried to get physical like 7 years ago. I went to his house like 7 years ago, or like almost like 10 years ago, or like 8 or 9. And then I was like, hey, you want to play some basketball? I was like, you might die because he can't really run or get up and down like saying Punjabi. At the
Yeah, what the hell else like that? Let's say I watch you stream with that dude with a beard. What's his name? The one who drives the Uber.
Mustafa.
Mustafa, bro. All the stories was up there in that stream, bro. All the
They
stream,
all know, bro. These dudes know, bro. I'd run through all of them.
Yeah.
They know, even in basketball, brother, you can't hurt me. You could try to hit me. You could do whatever you want, brother. I keep coming. I've been like this since I was 7. Bro, look, when I went to work for my dad, I outworked everyone. When I was in the Air Force, I outworked everyone. Everywhere I've went, I'm on 100 miles an hour. All these dudes know it. There's not a soft bone in my body, right?
Bro, one thing I tell you, man, true, that's from bottom of my heart, man. Because you're true, you're 100%, bro. Everything what you say, you stay clean. You know what I'm saying? Then people like that, bro. They always, they get the more they get stuck. They get used to this, bro. Lies, this, that, this. But let me tell you something, man. Allah's gonna be with you in the end, inshallah. Because the way this guy's going, the way these guys are going is, bro, it's totally in different direction, bro.
Totally. And he filed for like bankruptcy, bro. He's in so much debt, and he continues to live like that. Like he purposely lives in debt to feed the Mirza family, and wants everyone around him to also be plunged into debt. and into this world that he's living. It's like, bro, you're a stupid idiot. I don't want to live like that.
Bro, I never knew behind his Pathan hat he's a gambler, bro.
Bro,
That's
bro, the cousins were telling me, bro. They were like, bro, we seen him at the casino. I'm like, first, these are the ones that are not very religious. I'm like, yo, he be gambling because I never hung out. Come on, bro. I never hung out with him. Not a single time. How could I hang out with this dude? He's annoying and weird, and I don't really hang around like womanly men, like men who were women. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he's a softy. That's what it is.
softy, bro.
We
But
always been on.
scary.
No,
And look, Khurram has seen me sock dudes out.
yeah,
Maybe like 4 or 5 times. Okay,
yeah,
just being around me a little bit, he's seen me sock dudes out.
yeah.
Okay, not to mention all the other cousins who've seen me sock 10, 20 dudes out. No, it's funny. You know what they said? One of them said, "But Bashir sock a dude out and then run." You're like, bro, that's what you're literally supposed to do. You're not supposed to stay till the cops come.
Nah, bro, if you remember in old days, you had to wait, 2 socks, 2 pants, 2 shirts, just in case if something happens. You change one, you put one, take one away because everything was, blue shirt, white pants or black pants, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? That was the old days. He knows already. Khurram knows what's going on, bro. If you, bro, ghetto was a ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the ghetto is not easy. But
Bro,
as far as the stage is easy, then remember that Pakistan is 100 times bigger than here, bro. You
yeah,
keep talking.
and look, I'm not a bigger guy, bro. I'm barely like 5'6", right? But look, I always had mercy on people. If I
Yeah, yeah,
socked the dude and he fell and he wasn't getting back up, I left him. I left him alone. I went for the next guy.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. That's
I
always was
never
like
got
that.
on top of people and really tried to hurt them. I just backed them off, whatever the situation was. Okay, he's on the ground, but don't try to get up. I'm about to walk away. Don't act
Uh,
like you want it. I'll jump back on you. Just say you're good. I know you felt that, and that's it, bro. You
I'm
know,
done with this, man. Let me tell you something, man. This was the best stream, man. Now let's get back to Rove, brother. Rove, brother, tell me more about this thing that you had debate with him.
Oh, bro, the debate, man, it was a lot of back and forth. There was he had a murabbi with him, and there was this other guy. What was his name, bro? I remember I showed you the picture.
Sayyid Abdullah.
Say that,
Yeah,
blood.
he was another guy with him, and it took me 3 hours to get one answer out of the murabbi. Where the murabbi was like, I was like, look, if I bring you something from Mirza's book where he's saying my age was X on this day, for example, would you accept it? And the Murabbi's like, well, this and that. So that guy got so fed up. He's like, look, if Mirza said it in his book, we
Yeah,
will accept it. That's it. If he said it, we will accept it. I was like,
that's it.
that's
Yeah,
all I
whatever.
wanted.
Yep,
But
yep.
Khurram and the Murabbi, bro, they did not want to say that. It took
Le-
another outsider. He got fed up because I was asking the same thing. You know how they have that trend even with brother, yeah, that's the guy. Even with brother Adnan and brother Imtiaz, with Yahya and this other all these cartoons that come up,
Yeah,
It-
Razi, Ahmad, and Omar
yeah,
is
yeah.
here. Omar, bhai, assalamu alaikum, bro.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
I'm sorry,
وبركاته.
I'm sorry, bro, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know how it takes them hours and hours. Did you watch the one where they were just trying to agree on the date, the time, and stuff with Brother Imtiaz and Dr. Yahya?
Rahul, brother, ask Bashir. I have each one of those streams of MTRs and Adnan. I have it saved up in my phone, bro.
Alhamdulillah, it's good. It's good references.
I have all the references. I have all the videos. I have the videos for every stream. I have it saved in my. I have it on my phone and I have it on my computer. And I send I send Bashir the pictures too, man. But she knows about it.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. That's good.
Sounds good, brother. What else, brother Raouf? What else?
I think I already did the conclusion to it too.
Mashallah.
A whole bunch of waffling, just waffling. I mean, we asked a specific question, you know, Tafsir ibn Kasir, find where it says X, and you brought a different book,
Yeah.
didn't answer the question, started talking smack about your brother, lied about me. So I'm like,
Change the topic and it started with a twist thing, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I did. Exactly. I was on Twitter with him too, man. I started talking to him, then all of a sudden everything changed. When everything changed, I was like, "Yo, wait a minute, man. We were on
yeah,
one spot, then he took me to the other spot. You know what I mean?"
yeah. And then I cornered one of these Qadianis on X, and he goes and he says, "Na'uz billah that Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam called me a MF." I'm like, what? Where did that happen? I shared that with Brother Bashir. You know, I'm like,
No, no, I didn't say nothing to him. I'm sorry, bro, if I took your words, man. I didn't say nothing to him because I wrote down. I said, "Look, man, you're part of the Bashir family, man. Just leave it alone." That's all I said. Then after that, everything shuts down. You know, we never talk again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know,
There was another one where I was having a back and forth with this other guy,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hey, we opened the dialogue. You know, we got these certain subjects. You choose your subject. You know, we'll have a dialogue." That guy says that, you know, how about you go and talk to this Christian guy about Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
Yeah.
Then after that, we will talk about Mirza. They
Let me
love Mirza so much that they'll throw Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam under the bus.
now the blood broad. The way I'm telling you, man, they don't believe in Allah Jazalu. They don't believe in the prophets. They don't believe in Sahaba. They don't believe in nobody. When it comes to Mirza Ghulam, bro, they put anybody now under the bus, bro. Yeah, here we go. Omar is the Omar brother. You tell him something about it.
Assalamu alaikum, brother
so,
Umar.
wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I had a point that I want to make regarding this the hadith that Raouf said.
Yeah.
That this guys, wallah, it's very strange that these guys, any hadith that is generic about Muslims,
Yeah.
they include all the other Muslims. I mean, for the sake of argument, they say they're Muslims, but in this hadith, which talk about all Muslims, they exclude themselves from this hadith. So this is crazy. I mean, when Rasulullah said something will happen, my ummah will do X, Y, Z, they say it is you guys. I say, okay, but by you saying that, you're excluding yourself from the Muslim ummah, because the hadith does not say all Muslims will do X, Y, Z except Ahmadis.
Yep.
You get my point? Like when the guy that said MF, the Muslims are MF. So on what grounds, which text of the hadith excludes the Ahmadis? Astaghfirullah, na'udhu billah min dhalik. Let's say Rasulullah did say that. Let's say Rasulullah did say that, na'udhu billah min dhalik. And may Allah forgive me for making this this example. But how, on what grounds? What is the text that you use to exclude Ahmadis from that? You get my point? That if let's say Rasulullah said, in my ummah there'll be people who will be drinking and doing zina openly. So you guys say it is you Muslims who are doing this. So how did you exclude yourself from that? I mean, you have to be a non-Muslim if you want to exclude yourself from that. So they keep shooting themselves in the foot just to get one over the Muslims. You know, just to piss the Muslims off. They will say this. I'm sorry, what was the point that you wanted me to address?
Yeah, they have so much twist, man. Raouf, my brother's talking to you.
No, I was asking you actually. You said something, Omar, but because this point was on my mind, I didn't really hear what you said.
I'm sorry, no, because the reason, the thing that what I'm saying is that when you talk to them, when you present the hadith or you present something from Mirza Ghulam, all of a sudden everything changes, man. Everything changes. And let me tell you something. Like Adnan said, they take you to Lahore. From Lahore, they bring you back to Karachi. From Karachi, they bring you back to London. From London, they bring you back to New York. And
exactly. And then they said that they take it to the Christians, like you said. That's all, you're the one who made that point about the Christians. Go and talk to the Christians.
Yeah.
That point I remember now. They tell you go and talk to the Christians, and then come and talk to me. Why?
Yeah.
When I talk to a Christian, I don't talk to him about. I mean, I do talk to him about Islam, but what I do is first, he doesn't accept the Quran. So I tell him the Quran is the miracle, is the message from Allah. Once you accept the Quran is from Allah, you have no choice but to accept Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have to accept, because the Quran says Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Sallallahu
The Quran says Muhammad is the Prophet of Allah. Khalas, once I convince you that the Quran is the word of Allah, I don't need to do anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're rejecting that the Muhammad that we are talking about is not the Muhammad mentioned in the Quran, then that's a different argument. But once you accept the Quran, you don't go and tell me, go and convince the Christian. No, when I talk to the Christian, I convince him the Quran is the word of Allah. And once he accepts the word of Allah, then he has to accept Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How can you, as a Qadiani, supposed to be claim to be accepting the Quran, but you don't want to discuss? You ask me to, you bring me an argument from the Christians, the Islamophobic argument. They don't accept the Quran. That's why they attack the Quran. When I tell you, you as a Qadiani, why are you attacking the Quran? You tell me the Christians do it too. Astaghfirullah. What kind of argument is that?
Dude, they don't believe in the Quran, man. They believe in Torah, bro. They don't believe in. I'm telling you right now, man. No matter everything that they present, I'm telling you, man. That's why the argument, everything they come up with the argument, bro. Yo, you present that, it's just like my hair turned gray, bro. I'm telling you. I'm sure Bashir the other day. I'm like, yo, when you present the hadith, you present something to them, bro. They tell you no, this is not right, bro. It's from the Quran that you believe, that you guys say you believe. This is from that.
That's why yesterday on the last stream I said that these guys think that the Quran is only the Arabic letters, you know, the alif bata. No, this is not. The Quran is including the meanings. It's those words with their meanings as revealed to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you guys believe that text, but with the meaning of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. That's the problem. That's why you don't accept our tafsir. You only accept Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's tafsir. And they acknowledge this, that for the last 1,300 years before Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, a lot of some of the key points that nobody came up with their own, had their own tafsir, like the word salaba.
Yeah.
Nobody had that meaning that Isa was put on the cross in the tafsir. No, I mean, we know there's many mufassir, but all the non-mufassirs, the famous ones, nobody ever said that. And then they acknowledge this on Imtiaz streams. But they follow Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's tafsir. I don't know why they keep trying to say, oh, Tabari said this, Ibn Kathir said this, but they don't actually believe in that. It's just to score some cheap points.
Every day they come out with something new. Every day, man. Na'uzubillah. Now they have this new theory that they came out with. Na'uzubillah. They said that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam is not the Muslim prophet. It was the Jewish prophet. This is the new thing.
The Christian prophet, right?
No, the Jewish prophet, bro. They tell you the Jewish prophet, bro. Because after Hazrat Musa, bro, they come out with some stuff that's like, bro, I can't, because it's sin for me to talk, man. Say something, man. That's how they get you, bro. That's the problem. Then you say, na'uzubillah, you smack yourself a couple of times, then you go at it, bro. That's it. present Mirza Ghulam stuff, present everything. Bro, the best thing to do is every time when they open their mouth, you present Mirza Ghulam's anything that you come out with, present it to them. That's it. That's how you keep him. That's how you keep him shut. If you go with the hadith, you cannot win, bro. You cannot win from them. I'm telling you right now, because they come out with stuff that's like, bro, it just scratches your head, man. Best thing to do is to challenge it with Mirza Ghulam's books, Mirza Ghulam's writing, Mirza Ghulam's writing. Dude, that's what you call Nabi. That's your Nabi. You listen to this guy and you go with his writings, man. But these people, man, I don't know.
100%. Yeah, but they don't want that. We know they don't want that. They don't want to discuss.
No, I love the tactics now that MTS brothers doing now. Is like stick to one word, stick with that. That's it.
Yeah, that's the only way we could, because they come to Quran and Sunnah, but they don't want our understanding based on whose understanding. You guys are, first of all, with all due respect, I don't know any Qadiani who is qualified as in the Arabic language to how to interpret the Quran. So they said, let's talk about Quran and Sunnah, but based on whose understanding? Like I said, the Quran was revealed with its own meanings. That the Sahaba brought this Quran to us with the meanings. That's why we have tafsir. We have Ibn Abbas said this, and Ibn Umar said this, and Al-Mujahid radiallahu anhu, all of them, they said this, and and Anas bin Malik said this, radiallahu anhu. That's why we have all this hadith. They explained to us what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam meant, because they saw him physically practicing all these things. So when you come and tell me, no, let's talk Quran and Sunnah, but we don't want to listen to what you guys have been saying for the last 1,000 years. Let's listen to Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. But hey, let's not bring up the stuff that we don't want about Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. I'll present his arguments, but don't you ever quote his writing. This is the tactic. I will present Mirza Ghulam, because if you tell them, okay, no problem, let's stick to Quran and Sunnah, but do not quote me any argument that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad presented. It's game over. They'll say, no, why not? Because you didn't come up with that argument. It's he's the guy who came up with this argument. So if you want to use that argument, allow me to use the rest of his arguments. Take everything as a whole. Take a holistic approach.
Yeah. But they won't allow you. That's the problem, Omar, brother. That's the thing. You see, the way they come up with either will come up with that, or they start cursing for no reason. Bro, why we were just talking nicely, and all of a sudden now you can start cursing. Well, it's not gonna take us nowhere.
You know, bro, I'll tell you something. Wallahi, there's so many brothers and sisters. They're so knowledgeable. They want to engage with Ahmadis, but they say, we don't engage because I don't want to be the reason that this guy's insulted Rasulullah. I don't want to be the reason that this guy's insulted Sahaba. I don't want to be the reason that this guy's insulted the Quran. That is why I'm not engaging with them. I'm like, you guys, you can refute that point so easily. Said, yeah, but as soon as I do that, these guys will start attacking the Quran and Rasulullah. And
it breaks your heart, Omar. It breaks. I swear, I could jump on them at any time. I could jump on them at any time. I'm telling you right now. But she knows. I got all the references. I have everything, you name it, bro. I could jump in at any time. But the thing is, if I do that, inshallah slowly, but I'm gonna do it different tactics. I'm gonna do it in a different way, bro. It hurts you. It bothers you, bro. When it comes to Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, when it comes to Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when it comes to the Sahaba, bro, these people, they don't care, man. They just say whatever they come back from their mouth.
Yeah, so if you see somebody who's genuine, just send them a message, offer to discuss with them in DM respectfully, because we know when you do it in public, most of the time it's like a show off. Nobody will wants to like acknowledge their mistake. There's a guy who attacked Rasulullah. Just he said,
we don't got nothing against them. Like I'm sorry, I'm taking your words. We don't got nothing against them. Like Imtiaz brother said, common Ahmadi, brothers and sisters and humanity. But let me tell you something, man. These are our brothers and sisters too, man. If something happened to them, so Allah is going to ask us, how come you didn't say nothing to them? You understand what I'm saying? In a way, we want to help them. We don't have nothing in our heart. There's nothing in our heart. Like look at Bashir, man. Bashir is dying to bring his brother to his own side, man. Dying. Bro, the love that he has for his family, man. I swear to God, the love. No matter how much no matter how much kick he's getting, no matter how much he's still said, Alhamdulillah, Inshallah, Alhamdulillah, Inshallah. That's what Bashir brother's saying to his family.
Yeah, I did talk to him some time back about this offline, and he has no hard feelings. He told me that his dad is the one who left Islam and became an Ahmadi, right, Bashir?
Patient sabr, patient sabr.
Inshallah, they'll be guided. Inshallah. Bashir has no hard feelings, has no
it's nothing personal. I got plans to go to my dad's village. My dad's grandfather built the masjid in the village, and they never went because. So my dad's mom, my paternal grandmother, had her brother became a Qadiani, and she had some sympathies, so she wouldn't let her sons go to the masjid and be Muslim. So all of them were all messed up, and then my dad ends up working for his uncle, the same uncle. He converted because the uncle said he'd give him his business, he'd give him this and that. So anyways.
Yeah. But Bashir, keep praying for your family, keep praying for your dad especially, and of course I know you don't disrespect your dad, and of course keep it that way. Keep being nice to I mean, when they make any approach, I mean, if they talk to you, don't ignore them. I know you say that they are the ones who cut you off, but you have no problem with if they try to reestablish. And we pray may Allah guide them, and we pray all the ex-Ahmadis, their families join them in Islam. And,
my brother,
Amin. And may Allah reward you.
My brother, let me tell you something. Bashir hardest from here to the sky, man, to the moon. That's how big it is, man. He got a heart of a gold, man. You know that, Umar, brother, right?
Yeah, I know. He approaches Ahmadis and even asks them and for their points before when he's writing article, but most of them don't want to contribute. They don't want to. I mean, Mosleh Shambur, has he replied to you, Bashir?
And I have his email. I had emailed him about something else. I emailed him again. They don't want to engage because they're not capable, bro.
But Bashir, they come on stream, the Ahmadis, and Bashir gives them their numbers in the back chat and his email. And they're like, why? He said, I just wanted to understand your point. But they don't want to engage. They're scared. I mean, you saw with Mirza Ali last time. we say, okay, it's not public, it's private. Bashir will not give your number in public. He will not go and publish your number on the blog. In fact, if you see something that is pointing towards you and you tell him, wallah, he removes it immediately. So many times I tell Bashir, watch this, this guy, I don't think you will like this. He immediately removes the reference. He will remove the screenshot or something like that. And this guy said that he's stalking Ahmadis, that he has a job. he has no time to stalk anybody.
Yeah, mashallah, look. But,
Yeah,
Bashir,
and look, Mirza Ali wouldn't even give his email. It's like, brother, if you're asking a question authentically and you want an answer, we can't wait for you to come to the stream. Give us your email. You know, Bakusi, you remember Bakusi? He had asked for some information. I sent it all to him. Never responded. Saki, go ahead.
Yeah. He does. You know, Bashir is most of the times in the backside and he's just giving the articles because, mashallah, tabarakallah, wallahi, there is some arguments that Brother Imtiaz is making now that Bashir has made the arguments like 2 years or 3 years back. You go to his blog, the argument, of course, the way, mashallah, Imtiaz is a public speaker, mashallah, tabarakallah. He speaks well, and Bashir he writes. His area is writing. Bashir doesn't have the time to. I mean, you can see his streams. I think this is the longest stream Bashir have done.
Normally, you know that Omar, I never miss. But she knows I never miss Imtiaz brothers, streams. I sit in the back so nobody make a move. Right in the back.
So that's but Bashir is always in the back and giving the article, and those articles have the same references, and Bashir keeps adding to the ones from Imtiaz. But like on a high level, as a summary, you'll find the argument is already on the blog.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. I think there is some arguments there which have not been presented yet, that we can just recommend to Imtiaz, please explore this argument because it's good for the sake of adding Ahmadis to Islam.
Inshallah, slowly, Omar. I talked to Bashir, brother. I said we have some stuff we're gonna come up with. I promise you. I'm gonna give it to Bashir. First, think about it, read it, what's going on. Then after that, let's see what happens. We make a small little move. Then from that little move, everything slowly everything's gonna happen. Don't worry. And plus, Omar. Remember, you got a brother now who speaks Farsi too. I'm good with a Farsi, so we good.
Oh, mashallah. But I just have to tell Bashir, never give up. I know he wouldn't give up, but I'm just telling that you have so many people, and I'm sure there's many people secretly reading his blog. I mean, you have the statistics, Bashir. You know from which areas they're coming to your blog, and Bashir never reveals this stuff. Bashir can just show them hey, look, you're saying this. Look at the people who are reading my blog, where they're from. He doesn't do this. He doesn't care. Wallahi, sometimes he stream just 17 minutes just so that it can be recorded. It can be on record that before he forgets his points.
That's what I told you. It's hard as from here to the sky, man. He got a heart of gold. I'm telling you, man. This guy. I mean, I'm in a way. If you remember, the Sahabas used to be jealous, right? Of who's gonna get the best. I'm jealous of Bashir because it's gonna be over there, inshallah. May Allah grant him the highest beautiful Jannah with the beautiful things, whatever he needs. But the thing is that I'm a little bit Omar brother, I'm a little bit jealous because this guy here is 25 stuff ahead of me.
Yeah, everybody he gets the reward. Even if the people take the shahada at somebody else's hand. Wallahi, all the guys who come to the ex-Ahmadi servers. I mean, I not all, but all the ones I have seen, they always thank Bashir for pointing them in the right direction, opening, starting their journey. They might find it elsewhere, but it always starts their journey from that. Because anything you search about Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, Bashir is there in Google.
Yeah, not only the shahadas, to make people understand, to make to believe. Look, this is what's happening, man. You open your eyes. This is what's going on. Is not right. You know what I mean? Look, and every stream, first thing he does, he tells his family this, man. He goes, with his heart, his family's number one. Everybody else is number two. But the same thing, he puts everybody in the same level. There's no number one. There's no number two. But always in every stream. And every stream, he pours his heart to his family first. He pours his heart to his family. Especially
Indeed, brother. And look, even now, anyone who I ever had beef with, I don't beef with people, brother. I don't
know.
Allah told us to forgive people. Look, one of my brothers shot me in the head with a BB gun once. Okay?
Yeah.
My other brother, whatever. I get into fights on the basketball court. Dudes want to fight me. The next day, it's whatever. You know, we don't take it that serious because we
Oh
don't
no.
want to, you know. So, but
You know,
that's sort of thing.
you know what? When Damon left Ahmadiyya, what did Brother Bashir do?
I
What?
He
report.
asked immediately go to the blog and delete anything that is like he offensive to Damon, and that's and it doesn't have to be like because they left Ahmadiyya. Anybody who sees anything on the blog, if you don't like it, wallahi, tell Bashir and see if he leaves it there. Even if you are an Ahmadi and you're listening to this, you find something on the blog you don't like it, tell Bashir and see what he does once you tell him.
Yeah,
Of
you would
course,
delete it
if,
for you.
I
Yeah.
yeah,
do it
if
all day,
I
all
mean,
day.
but
That's
of
what I
course, if
do.
it's
People are
if it's
calling me, sending me messages saying, "Hey, you made a mistake here," or "Hey, you need to add this," and I'm adding in it. So, Hurram, if you're listening,
Mashallah. Yeah.
Hurram, which essay has mistakes in it? Call me, email me. You can email if you're scared. I know you're
Yeah, yeah.
scared.
Get things right. Yeah, talk to them. There's nothing wrong with it. Just with the email, nothing. There's no beef in it. There's nothing. We got love is love, man. There's always love is gonna be there, no matter what. As a human being, we love each other. Everybody's a family. Everybody's gonna go to
Yeah.
the same God, man. Yeah, respect each other. That's the only way that we can move everything around, man.
Right, it's the basic respect. So
That's it.
look, I grew up on the street, and that's what we everyone I was around believed in was basic respect. If you respect people, you'll be fine. You
That's
start
it.
being disrespectful, you might get smacked.
It's gonna
So
be a problem. Yeah, that's the thing. You said it. Look, we mentioned. Look, it hurts people. Like my mother always told me, your tongue is sharper than a sword, man. Be careful what you say. Be careful
exactly.
what you say, man.
yeah,
It's sharper
and
than a sword.
it's like that
So
in
we grew up
Islam
in this.
too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why in Islam, if we say something out of our mouth wrong, we say "Na'udzu billah, astaghfirullah."
But always. That's the beauty of it, to put that word in people's mouth, put that word to make people understand. Look, we don't have nothing against Ahmadiyya, man. Ahmadiyya is a brothers and sisters of us was, because of what happened with their grandfather, grandmothers, and stuff like that in the old days. Now these young generation, they need to understand. They need to open their eyes. I understand. Is part of the family, but they need to open their eyes. They need to know. They need to read the books. They need to understand what's happening. Is out of hand, man. This is not good. What's happening, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brother,
stop
brother.
worshipping the Mirza family.
Until we can't judge them. We can't
Yeah,
judge them.
and
So.
hold on real
Yeah,
quick, brother Raouf. Sorry because we interrupted you for like 30 minutes. But look, can you finish up real quick, and
Yeah,
we'll listen while you finish up.
uh, Brother Raouf. I'm sorry, man. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
where were we? Where were we?
yeah. It's like, I think we finished up on the conclusion and everything. It's just what brother Tahir right here said. Um, that they don't have time to read the Quran. They don't have time to actually read the Hadith. How the
Uh,
hell are they gonna read Mirza's books, brother? It's
no, no,
not
you're
gonna
right.
happen.
You're 100% right. That's why we have people like you, Omar, MTRs, Bashir brother, Adnan brother. We got more people. We got here. We have a lot of people that's out there, man. Just if you don't want to listen, you don't read it. Just go to Bashir's. Go to Bashir's site. Listen to the MTRs and Adnan brothers streams. It's in English and Urdu. What he did was amazing. And in 2 years since he started, since he started the stream, I started following him, bro. I didn't know anything about Ahmadiyya, man. It just came through. I went through Bashir. I was looking at the Bashir's blog, then all of a sudden I end up with MTR's brother. That's how everything started. I didn't know anything, bro. I didn't know anything about Ahmadiyya, man. About a year and a half ago, man.
Yeah.
Friends of mine are
Yeah,
Ahmadiyya right
and
now.
the thing is, they were given an opportunity. If Ahmadiyya was right, they were given an opportunity. And the last stream that Razi came on Imtiaz's stream, he actually thanked Imtiaz and said, "Thank you. I was given equal time, and this is how we should go on." Blah blah
I
blah.
have it.
And he disappeared after that. He
Yeah,
never
yeah.
showed up after that.
Never
Subhanallah.
ever
I mean,
showed up after that.
it was like a sign from Allah. They cannot use this as an excuse because Subhanallah, Allah made him say those words on his last appearance that I thank you, and we should continue like this. I was given equal time, and then he never showed up after that. So they cannot use that as an excuse. And,
Yeah, no,
and,
you
there's
have
one,
to.
and they were
So
given
look,
hours and hours.
let me wrap this thing up, brother, because we're coming up on 2 hours. Are y'all ready to wrap it up? Because I'm gonna go through a few more photos, and then that's it. We're just gonna wrap it up.
Definitely perfect. Yep.
No, go ahead.
Sounds
Go
good.
ahead.
So
I'll be quiet.
okay. Brother Umar, Khurram makes this video with my other cousin, Shazad, who's the first time Shazad is on video against me. The first time ever. He finally showed his face. Where'd it go? All of a sudden I can't find it. Oh yeah. Here it is. So they made a video, yada yada yada, running their mouth, etc., etc. They won't talk about what I've written against them, whatever. But so Shazad is now publicly came out against me. He was trolling me for years. Whatever, brother. Whatever. You know, his dad hates me. Hey, look. Let me. So look, how many people is this? Brother Umar, Brother Raouf. I got.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
So it's about
8 in a row.
17
8
across
in a.
and 15 rows.
So let's say about 24 per row. 24, yeah.
And so no matter
100
what, it's
probably,
like
at
300
most
men.
100.
Brother, it's like 300 men at the most. Where is everyone?
No, that's not 300, Bashir. That's not 300. That's
That's not even
Bashir.
300, man.
That's not even 300. So look, so I know a lot of these guys here. Let me point some guys out. That's one of my cousins, Amber Shaw. He was there with his son. Let me show you some other guys. Okay, that's Shazad's dad.
Yeah, we
And
have
like
some
some of his,
echo. Please mute.
here, let me mute. Is that better? All right.
Yeah,
I just
that's
muted everyone. So okay. Look, that's Shazad's dad, some of his kids, right? Could be someone else's kids. I don't know. Bobby Cruz, he showed up. Look, here's Shazad's dad again. Look, his sons don't want to be there, bro. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Look, see this guy here, Munir Mirza. His son left Ahmadiyya. You see that? They got guys who were showing up to his Jelsa. This guy here, his only son, Safir Mirza, left Ahmadiyya. That's his only kid. Okay, he's a weirdo. I've been around him. This guy lives in Brentwood. He was from like Wisconsin. He married some Ahmadi girl. Okay, who else was here? Okay, here's some other guys. Who's in this one? Oh, it's the same guy. I think one of my cousins are around here. Let's see. I saw my dad out here too, but look, here's just the photos. Look, here's the guys from San Francisco. I'll tell you about these guys. Look, that's Shazad's dad again. I don't know who this is. I had done this one threw me for a loop. Brother Saki. You see this guy here? I don't. Is that a woman? Brother, I was like, I've never seen this guy.
Bashir,
So,
which one are you? I cannot see which one you're pointing
Yeah,
at.
but Moj, the first one on the left side.
Oh,
on the left
okay.
with like the long hair. That you know,
okay.
maybe you know what that might be? They went to the Marshall Islands and got some people to move to like Central America, like Kansas, and they converted them to Ahmadiyya. Khurram was part of that. Do you know where the Marshall Islands are, brother?
Yeah, somewhere north of
Guamish.
Australia and to
No,
the right,
no,
between Australia and US.
Yeah, in the Pacific, but
Yeah,
specifically by Guam. Some of the Marshall Islands, there was nuclear testing by the U.S. government. You know, like you can't go to some of the islands because there was like radiation. Who knows what could be wrong with these folks, right? Anyways, that could be part of that. I don't know. And I don't mean to point people out, whatever. See this guy here on the left, he's a singer. He's a Nazm singer. It's like a whole family of these Nazm singers, bro. It's the funniest thing in the world. If you ask them, what do you know about Ahmadiyya? They'll say nothing, but they'll sing the song. They'll sing Mirza's poetry, right? And normally they're the most backwards people that you'll ever meet are the guys who are singing the Nazm, bro. The song,
Bashir,
the Urdu poem. Yeah.
where is this? These are like all the people who attended?
Yeah, all the men.
That's at most 300, like you said. I'm seeing the other side. At most, that's 300. That's not more than 300. How many did they claim it is? 3,000?
They're gonna claim it in a few hours, but
They claimed it already on MTA. They said 16,000.
no,
No
that was in
way.
Catilan, I think. That was in
Yeah,
Catilan.
yeah, 16,000, 16,000 and 3,000 in Islamabad. That's what they said. So
Yep. So cause they look, brother Umar, there's a guy walking around saying get off your cell phones, and he got the sign up.
Is
How
that
funny
Mirza
is that?
Maghfoor? Is that Mirza Maghfoor?
Yeah. He's on the stage. He
Did he make any blunder?
not yet. His speech is about to happen. His concluding address is going to be in like 20 minutes. That's why I'm trying to end this stream so I can go watch.
It's the
Look,
only thing that I look forward to in this Jalsa
look,
when he gives the speech. That's the only thing I look forward
yeah,
to.
look, down
Last year he
here,
called them mushriks, right? He called them mushriks last time.
call the Muslims.
Last
Look,
year.
down here, more Nazm singers. Thought I saw my dad in one of these, maybe not. And look, I got love for all. Look, some of my cousins and my cousin and his nephew. This is the guy. Look, see this guy here? He snitched on me. He's in like the left front area. He was in like the left area. He told me once in 2006. I thought I could trust him. I said, Amr, bro, I gotta talk to you. I said, bro, I just read some of these books. Ahmadiyya is not what they tell us. He went and told Khurram immediately. Bashir's against us. He doesn't think I know. He doesn't think I know everything he did against me behind the scenes. I know. And it's funny, his parents died. His parents took advantage of the closest family to him, which was my dad, and said, oh, he's a naive. He'll just give us his gas station. And they took it. Straight up and down. These are the type of people. They had one son. We got 8 people in our house. We live in the ghetto, and they came to us to steal from us because their son's a loser. He didn't even graduate high school. So they steal. This is what I'm saying. Anyone, and then I found out their mother raised them like this. She raised them out of the masjid. She raised them to be these street people. Anyways, that's who that is. And look, I still got love for the dude, even though he showed up to court helping Khurram 4 years ago. That's the guy who showed up to court as Khurram's backup in case I'll beat him up with that. I was going to beat someone up at court. These dudes are ridiculous. These guys are totally ridiculous, right? So, okay. That's like 300 men. We can double it for the women. Okay. And then here's the singers again. You see Shazad's dad again. And look, just look at what he's wearing. Look. Okay, I don't mean to talk about people like this, but this dude's an idiot. Anyone who wears like a suit with like the hat, bro, that's the common desi idiot. You'll see these guys everywhere. They'll wear like a baseball hat. Where to go? Where to go? Oh yeah, the baseball hat and like a tux jacket. It's weird that they think that that's like okay. But anyhow, here's another photo. Look, I used to play basketball with the guy on the right here. Maybe you can't see him because I'm using my mouse. I don't have a pointer. But yeah, I used to play basketball, football with him. He doesn't know anything. Okay. Who's in this one? Oh, Manir Mirza again. All right. Okay. And again, this is embarrassing, brother. But brother Umar, there were more people there 20 years ago. 20 years ago, they had to rent the convention center. Down the street, there was more people showing up. Where's everyone going? And all the old men are dying off too. So, bro, this is over. One of my uncles who used to go, he's dead. So he ain't going no more. So, okay. All right. Let's see. So I also saw like, okay, they raised the flag of Ahmadiyya. Did you guys know there's an Ahmadiyya flag? Yeah, because they wanted their own country. And then here you can see Khurram and my cousin walking out. One of the Murabbis who used to be in Bay Point. I think he was in Puerto Rico. Okay, Salim Qadir. Let me tell you about this guy. This guy is interesting. Brother Raouf, he was a captain in the U.S. Air Force. All right. He's a real, he thinks he's somebody. Right? So he only did like 6 years or 8 years. And look, he wants to be a cyclist. Brother, I tell anyone, because their Khalifa says, oh, we should be on bikes, World War III, oil crisis, right? Brother, you better be careful on them bikes. You know how people get hit by bikes and die? That's not nothing to play with. Get in a car, buy a car and go wherever you need to go. If you want to get exercise, go to the gym and run on the treadmill. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to be outside on a bike. You could do push-ups inside. You could just go to the gym, bro. You know, instead, look, see this guy right behind him? Can you guys see him? So look, Sahel, this guy, he straight up and down converted to Ahmadiyya in the UAE. Brother Umar, listen to this. This guy converted to Ahmadiyya in the UAE for a visa. He was working in the UAE. As you know, the UAE government doesn't give you permanent visa. His visa expired. He said, I'm an Ahmadi. I can't go back to Pakistan. He wasn't. He fake converted, got asylum in the West. Khurram gave him my job. This guy comes to Bay Point. He doesn't know about towing. He doesn't know about cars. He doesn't know about nothing. Khurram gives him a job. He ends up stealing from Khurram. He ends up selling cars on the side, and the business goes bankrupt. Brother Umar.
How and they're still buddies. They're still good friends.
I don't think. I think him and Khurram fell out. So what's Khurram gonna tell him, bro? You know, Khurram's not gonna tell the story that this guy that he hired, who's a fake Ahmadi, robbed him. And his business went bankrupt. When I was in charge of the business, I counted every single penny, and I made sure all the money came in, so we didn't go bankrupt. I made sure, right? I didn't let anyone steal. I didn't let anyone do anything. As soon as I left, he hires this guy. He goes under.
So you're talking about Sohail, right? The one in the back.
The one in the back.
Not,
Yep.
Not the captain, not Salim, right?
Oh, okay,
Not the captain. The captain's a weirdo too. So I'll tell you about Salim Kader. One time I saw him like 15 years ago, and I was like, damn, bro, you're getting old. He took it personal. He took it personal. You're supposed to say, Alhamdulillah. Brother, this body's brother, my soul belongs to Allah, and it's going back. The body was created by my parents. Okay? Allah and the angels breathe the soul. That's the thing eternal. I don't care about my body.
But some of them, you know, some of them, they look at you down like what's up? You know what I mean? That's the way they are. They look. They don't care about the look at the poor. Look at the poor Ahmadis in Karachi and Lahore, bro. I got videos. If I put it on, it will make you cry. And one more thing before, if you just give me 1 minute, okay, Bashir? Omar, you know how you said you love Mirza Masood's speech and khutbas, right?
Maghfoor.
Yeah, you know how you like.
Not Masroor. Masroor is boring.
So I tell you something. I tell you something about Masood, okay?
No, Masroor is boring. I'm talking about the one of the US Amir of US, right?
Okay, so I sent Bashir a video. You know that is in the books and is there that when Mirza Ghulam used to sit down for prayers, right? And there was a Mawlawi used to come and poke him from the back.
Maulvi Yar Muhammad.
Yeah, Mawlawi Yar Muhammad. Bro, I sent you that video. Mirza Masood mentions that on.
During prayers, he said, "Oh, the piche aake bad nasi."
Yeah, so they put two bodyguards on two sides of him. So every time when he used to come in to poke him, the two bodyguards used to come ask him, "What are you doing?" And so the Maulavi used to tell the bodyguards, "Oh, he crossed his eye. He told me to come and poke me." Bro, look at the video. I sent you the video, Bashir.
Yeah, it's on my TikTok. He said, forget about it. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad likes it. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah. Forget about it. He likes it. Every time I come there, man, he just likes to he wants me to poke him.
He's like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
Send that video to Umar, man.
No, he knows it. Brother Umar knows it, and it's in Urdu, so he doesn't really understand it.
we gotta put that on a record, okay?
Yeah. Brother Umar.
Yeah, sure. Tell me. I can understand a bit Urdu. Why not?
So I'm almost done. So I'm almost done. Here's the rest of the crowd. Let me show the rest of these photos. Here's the rest of the crowd. All right. As you can tell, it was a low turnout, right? Salim Kader and these guys. And then I thought I saw, Mubashir Ahmad and Naveed Ashraf right there in the middle. Let me tell you about these guys. So the old man, he came to my house as part of the divorce. He said he was going to help us. He was lying. Behind the scenes, they were all accusing me of being anti-Ahmadi. And then he had the nerve to come to my house and say he's going to help me in these marital problems. All these marital problems were because Khurram and his wife told my wife and the rest of the Jamaat that I'm anti-Ahmadi. The reason she's arguing with me is because of the stuff that everyone told her. I'm anti-Ahmadi. He's against us. And I didn't know this. So I can't figure out why this woman is against me. Why is she fighting me every day? Why is she arguing with me every day? I bought her a house. She doesn't work. Now she does. I paid all her bills. I paid her mother's bills. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Like, is she just stupid? Why would she turn on me? Because of Ahmadiyya. So I saw him there and I said, oh, who paid for him to show up? He's not from here. So how much they spent? About $10,000 to get people to fly in. Okay, that's my point here. All right, and then Naveed Ashraf, he's a punk too. Bro, see that guy right there? Right next to him, his brother killed his wife and is in federal custody, and he's an Ahmadi. Ahmadis are murderers and rapists and killers and robbers and thieves. That's who this guy is. When I left Ahmadiyya, he said one thing to me. He said, like when someone dies, you say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. I hope I said that right. He said that. And I was like, okay, next time I see you, I'm going to just start choking you. Because how dare you say something like that when I told you I left Ahmadiyya? You got the nerve to say that? I was like, okay, wait till the next time I see you. At a minimum, I'm going to take your shoes off your body. That's not illegal. You know, I'm gonna do something to you. So, but that was 10 years ago. Now it's like whatever. If I see him, you know, you know, it's whatever. But I don't understand why these guys will run their mouth to someone and they know they can't fight back. It's just baffling to me. They want to be a victim. They want to be a victim. So that's that guy. So all right, I just got a few more. Here's the rest of the crowd. I can't remember who I saw. Okay, look, he's asleep. And there's my dad and Shazad right there. And you see, that's the only person my dad's sitting with. No one else went. Okay. And then Brother Umar, remember this. Khurram is the leader of the Tabligh mission on the West Coast. And he's on the national Tabligh team for America.
Don't you have to have some like proper knowledge to take that position?
Exactly.
Nice.
No, I'm serious. I do have a belief. I do believe that Khurram is only being put there because of Bashir. Wallahi, this is what I personally believe, that the only reason Khurram is getting like a prominence is because of Bashir. They need to counter Bashir.
Right, and that's my next point. So look, they made a website against me. Check this out. And they had tweeted about it and everything. Where did it go? So yeah. Let me show you.
They made a website.
They made a website. Look.
Damn.
Boom. Okay. Share screen. These guys look. First off, there's a Twitter account called The Messiah Has Come. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yep.
Twitter account, The Messiah Has Come. I was like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's got my name on it in there. What? Is this a website? I was like, what is this? Is this a website? And then I found the website. Where'd it go? And they're just like, don't believe anything he's got to say. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see where it went. But look, this is how much they know they're in trouble. They know they're in trouble. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, just here. Where to go? Look. You could save it as a PDF, brother. I didn't even use any of this. I didn't use no PDF. I don't have no editors. Come on, man. Where'd it go? And I can't find. Oh no, I think it was on the 23rd. So it's right.
What did they write about you? What did they write?
I'm about to show you. Where'd it go? That was on 23rd. So hold on. I'm on the 23rd. Oh, here it is. You guys see it? You guys see the website? What just happened? So okay. Here's the structured okay. He says are unfound and lack credible evidence. They don't even give a reference. They did not even look. There isn't a reference in here. Hold on. They didn't give a single reference, brother, at all. So what is this? Who even created this website? Right? It
But
seems
your
to
name
be.
is on the first line, though, right?
I think
Yep.
that's like
Yeah, on the
a
first
summary
line,
of tweets.
second line.
That's a summary of tweets actually. He made tweets and then he put
Delegation for the.
this application actually summarizes the tweets into like a one page, and then you can read it as a website.
There it is. There it is. So that's one thing they're trying to discredit me. And then look, for the last thing on the agenda today, do you guys know Reason on Faith? Sahel Ahmed.
Yeah. He's an atheist ex-Ahmadi.
So look, he's talked to Huram before. He's talked to me. He's banned me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the guy. I got love for him, bro. I got love for everybody. But so he says, Huram, you said Ahmadiyyat is growing. Do you have the conversion stats? Look at his response. You're mad. You're mad. There's the moderator flagged it. What are you talking about? Moderator flagged what? So it's just, and then there's another Amdi. Oh, you put us in moderation. We're gonna do it to you now too. So so then look, Adam Insan says there aren't a lot of conversions in Canada and the USA. They admitted to it. There's about 200 annually conversions. They're spending $30 million and are barely converting a few people. You know, not because out of the 200, you can knock about 75% of that out. That's 150. Knock that out. So we're down to 50 people who were duped. Okay. Then look, Huram responds to, hey, I thought you were smarter than this. You know, if you don't understand, maybe you don't want to understand. See, he's projecting what he
Is that a
believes. He's
fake
projecting
Ahmadi?
on the Sahel, right? He said it's all about building a community that stands the test of time. You and I will be gone. We don't need all 100% of Amnis to be active. He says we don't expect that people should enter Ahmadiyya in droves. What? Now he just admitted to it. He just admitted to the whole thing, brother, that he's just lying about all this. So anyhow, brothers and sisters, that is the stream. Any
Bashir.
last words? Yeah.
Sorry, Bashir. As your brother, I have to tell you to ask you to clarify something about what you said. Ahmadis are murderers. Do you mean all of them?
Or what?
You said Ahmadis are murderers. When you talk about,
Murderers.
yeah.
Not all of them. Not all,
No,
but
no.
they'll say.
Yeah, I think what Bashir was trying to say that they're just like everyone else. They're not
Just like
holier
everyone,
than
exactly.
just like we have people who are murderers in all religions. Ahmadis do it too. Don't act holy. That's all Bashir was saying. I know Bashir sometimes he takes this for granted, these things for granted because we know, but we know you guys want to clip it. So I thought that you should clarify that. No hard feelings, Bashir.
Sounds good, brother. That was perfect and timely. No worries. Thank you for that clarification, brother Saki.
Well, all I'm gonna say, man, it was a wonderful stream, man. I thank Omar brother, you, Raoul brother, and to the Hamidi brothers and sisters in the humanity, man. Look, just follow your heart, man. Read the books. If you don't want to read the books, go to Bashir, Bashir brothers blog, or watch all the streams that Imtiaz brother, Adnan brother did. Trust me, it'd be wonderful for you guys to understand a little bit more about yourself, about your aqidah, about love that Allah Jalla will put in your heart. Just do this. We love you. We don't got nothing against you guys, man. We'll never have nothing against you guys. We love you to the most. You come to the right path. There's nothing wrong with it. If we were in the wrong path, if we were doing something wrong, would have fixed ourselves by now already. But the way you guys are going is not in the right path. My prayers with you for you guys and for your families, man. Inshallah, you guys come back to the right path. I mean,
I mean,
Amin,
sounds good.
amin.
And brother Raouf, you have the last message, and I'll say Assalamu alaikum and peace out right after.
Yeah, just a quick reminder to all the Ahmadi Qadianis out there. Brother Bashir, myself, Brother Omar, Brother Imtiaz, Brother Adnan Rashid, we are all very approachable. You have questions, whatever, come on most Saturdays. We have TikTok. And then on X, you can find us on X. Or Brother Bashir, for the most part of it. He's available 24/7, and I can vouch for that. I would sometimes text him like 1 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Either I'll get a reply right then and there, or in a few hours, because he is busy. He still works. But if you have any questions, DM us, email Brother Bashir. We're more than happy to help you with the questions or whatever confusions you may have. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum and peace out.